Hey!
Hello, everybody, and welcome to our special Retroverse holiday one-shot, How the Lich Stole Christmas. Got a few people here that you've probably seen before, a few people that you probably haven't. One of them will be joining us shortly, but we're just gonna start while we got who we got. So, um, we'll start right with it, as you all are traveling through the woods, and it is winter time and there's snow blizzarding everywhere. And I assume you guys just have winter clothing that fits your character. If you need it. If you don't need it, then it's whatever. Um,
Umbra is wearing her wrestling gears, her normal clothes. She don't care about cold.
and
M doesn't feel it, but
we'll go one at a time,
oh,
describing these characters going through this winter wonderland. As they see a bright star in the sky that seems to beckon them towards it. Up first, we'll go with Eddie Maiden. What does Eddie Maiden look like?
yeah. So Eddie Maiden is he's a rebooted Restless. So think more of a desiccated mummy. Although rather than being gray, his skin is very reddish in color. He has metal plates that are almost just fused in with his flesh. Right now, he's wearing a leather bombardier jacket with the fur around the edges, some thick pants. He's got a large cape, and his bag is just stuffed. Poking out of it, you can see what looks like multiple different costumes, and he carries a very long musket to it that looks like it has a huge magnetic bulb right at the end of it, and he always has a bayonet attached to the tip.
Nice.
He stands at about 5.5 feet tall, and is just doesn't seem to care that it's cold outside. He's got a small little pile of snow on his head.
Okay, and right next to him, trudging through the snow, is Umbra. So what does Umbra look like?
Well, Umbra is a 6 foot tall, green skinned tiefling. And I'll actually just show a picture because I have Aya's amazing art she did of her.
A green fling.
Yes. Well, technically, she is half tiefling, half orc.
A green tiefling. You know, green tea fling.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, like that one shot you had.
Yes.
She has mechanical arms, and well, more or less looks exactly like the picture. She's wearing the exact clothing and just does not care about this cold. And it's just kind of looking around, and just generally looks like she's just bored.
And maybe not too far away. What? I'm probably not going to pronounce it right. Kalran, right?
No, Kalran is right. Kalran Legion.
Okay. What do you look like?
Kalran is actually her last name, and Legion is her first name. But she's a Pa-Siren, and Sirens always name their clan first, and then their personal name if they even have one, because some don't even have a personal name. It's a modern thing for Sirens.
Mm-hmm.
And she is an older Siren. She's about 250 years old or something like that. She's getting up there. She has red skin and scales, and her Pa-Siren, so she has the enforced nose plate, which you can nose butt someone with really hard. On her back, she carries a massive, gigantic sword. If anyone plays Monster Hunter, it looks like the Wyvern Ignition.
Nice.
Basically.
Oh, nice.
And she's wearing, like, the armor she wears is a very old It's a bit like you're like space marine armor, but not like not like Warhammer 40k space marines, more like the marines you see in like Alien or something like that.
So futuristic full plate, essentially.
Yeah, futuristic half plate armor,
Yes.
technically.
Yes.
And it's very banged up, a lot of scratches on it.
So I don't know exactly how Tracie Holopelt looks, but I know she's a shifter from Eberron. And for those that don't know what a shifter is, they're... Oh, hey, there we
holy
go.
crap.
Hello.
Nice.
Perfect
Bad
timing.
timing.
Yeah. Hello. Welcome to the call.
Hello. Sorry, I took a hot minute to get here.
You're okay. We just started.
All right, let me grab my everything. I just got home. Sorry, I'm opening my character sheet and everything.
It's fine.
It's funny because literally as you came back, that we were about to start. Scotty was about to start talking about your characters, so
Yeah.
he came back at the perfect time.
I was about to butcher your character description, so...
Okay,
Good thing you showed
well,
up.
let me go close this door real quick, and I'll be back over here to butcher my own character description.
Okay.
Oh wait, let me go ahead and.
Also, Scotty, did you have? Oh yeah, I didn't show you my defenses just from Umbra. She is resistant to 1 sec. 1, 2, 3.
She's
4,
resistant
5.
to 1 second? Holy crap, she's resistant to time.
Yes, I mean technically yes, she is. That is a wrestler feature.
That is pretty powerful.
She can age at half speed, but also she's resistant to 7 different attack types:
Wow.
fire, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical, cold, and poison.
Okay, Tiamat. I was just looking at her stats earlier.
I was saying, I'm gonna be fighting her.
Don't-
Not for this. It's
Yeah,
not for
don't
this.
tell me anything about it.
I
Well,
will.
no, because we're going to be Chandra and I are going to be fighting Tiamat at some point, each in different games.
Oh no!
Oh, good.
I know Hera's there.
Good luck surviving.
I mean, I'll be honest. My character's died once. I mean, my character has already died once, and in George game she's died thrice. So
Ye-
Alright.
3 times.
Okay, as a small recap of the 2 minutes of stuff that's happened, everyone's trudging through the snow in a winter wonderland, and you're all being guided by this really bright star in the sky, which you all know is called the guiding star, and it's pretty much the equivalent of Earth's North Star, one that people follow when they're lost because they know which direction it's always in the same direction, no matter where you are.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, also, you guys are on Verdic, which is my crazy, stupid, 12-sided Rubik's Cube Retroverse world. We won't worry about it. It's just you guys are in like a mountainous terrain area.
Noted.
More adventures for Umbra.
But it's kind of like a Star Wars thing where it's like everything in here is that terrain, always.
Tracie takes note.
Yes.
She pulls out her literal notebook and takes literal notes on this. She's a scientist. Of course, she's a nerd.
In the distance, you see what's left of Mount Nevsky, which was a mountain centuries ago, but it's now a crater because of things. And there's the Soda mountain range along with it, including a Mount Tendu, the largest of the peaks. You guys are in one of the valleys. Yeah,
Okay.
we're great names. So,
I love the names of Retroverse stuff.
as you're trudging through,
Are we heading to a hidden valley?
essentially, yes. What is Tracie and what does she look like? I did say shifter, but that's all I said.
I chose Shifter for mechanical flavor reasons. She's more humanish, but Shifter had the mechanics I wanted to, and Shifters are just where touched. Tracie is a scientist. She's probably here to further her studies. She mostly studies a biologist who's currently working on a dissertation on the nature and habits of pack animals. She's wearing her lab coat because she's a big hecking nerd, and just some general. You just picture a scientist, with the lab coat and everything. That's what she's wearing. She is a shifter, but flavored more human, and she's a multi-class of Magic Mask Kenshin and Blood Hunter, Order of the Lycan, because her very nature-aligned recaster is broken and shorting a whole bunch, which sort of does something to her, which you'll see later.
Would she have any winter clothing? Because one player was just like, even in a blizzard, I don't care. It's whatever.
Two
Oh,
of them,
no,
actually.
she's...
No, Umbra was the only one who was like, no, I don't care.
Actually, due to the environment, I'm going to change her outfit. You know the snow gear that people studying in Antarctica are wearing?
Yes.
She's basically wearing that right now.
Nice. What probably originally got you out into the Soto range, mountain range, is you heard of a civilization of winter wolves, and you were probably trying to search for them.
All right, and
But
anyone?
Yeah, go ahead.
Additionally, she's traveling with 2 of her wolves that she has as pets and companions.
One says bark.
What?
The other one says wolf.
One says bark, and the other one says bark, but in French.
Le bark.
Le bark. Le bark.
Le bark. No, that's more German. But anyway.
Close enough. Close enough.
Le Bach.
Say both European, close enough. Don't ignore what the German is saying.
Oh wow.
And if you...
What would be German bark?
Bow bow. It's a bow, isn't
I
it,
know.
Hera?
Vow is the word basically for
Bow vow.
It's like it's what little kids like would call a dog a vow vow.
Oh, cool.
I really like saying it. It's fun.
Je parle français. Français for bark is oaf.
Oh, okay. One says wolf, and the other one's like oaf.
Oaf. Perfect.
I love it. So, you just see in the distance a village, and suddenly, unknown to the characters, a narrator starts talking. Approaching the village on a cold winter night, expecting the rapture of holiday delight, the buildings were covered by a fresh blanket of snow, but something was missing. Spirits seemed low. No children were playing. No lights had been hung. No trees decked with tinsel. No songs being sung. The silence was eerie. The mood was quite dire. The inn offered shelter, but no warmth by its fire. As you enter
Where
this
is
village, and you see a sign, and it says, "Welcome to Whovale." That is literally the name of this place. It is
Love
the village
it.
of Whovale.
Does it say how many people live here?
It looks like it used to, but there's just snow just covering that part of the sign.
Emma's gonna walk over and just.
You reveal ice underneath the snow.
I assume this is not a college town.
Yeah.
No,
And Umbra's like, stop playing with the sign. Let's get into the tavern.
it's like a little Swedish village on the side of a mountain, kind of.
Yeah, I'm warm-blooded. I'm freezing to death out here.
I'm fine. It's only that
Well,
cold.
Also, do I know any of you people?
Cold-blooded. I'm a dinosaur, so.
Do I,
Do you? Okay, I'll ask. Do you all know each other? I don't think we ever established that.
No.
I could see Tracie and Umbra having known each other, because Umbra lives with another nerd. So
Yes. Yes.
All nerds know each other.
you're my coworker's. You're my coworker's roommate, I think.
pretty much, that's accurate. I'd say, Hera.
Yeah, that fits.
I got a recommendation to have you travel with me if I'm gonna go be a nerd.
Umbra's nerd protection services.
I paid top
And-
notch. I had like 22 billion platinum before this. Paid
Now you're
it,
broke.
and now paid it to Umbra, and now I'm broke, and Umbra doesn't know where they put it. I'm guessing.
Nope.
The only building that you see any lights on is a large house that you assume is the inn in this village.
Does it sound like there are actually people in there?
Yes. Well, actually,
let's go in.
No, it's winter time, so everything's pretty quiet, actually.
It's like the deadly quiet.
All you hear is just like the...
Where? Okay.
You see clear tracks in the snow
Where
where
is
people
everyone?
travel.
I have very good.
Let's go.
Oh,
Let's just go into the
inside
tavern.
somewhere. Yeah, let's
Yeah.
go to
Okay.
the tavern.
Umbra just walks in.
I need something to warm me up.
All right.
I'm gonna be last in. I want to take a glance around just as we go in, just to see if anyone is watching us. That's a natural 20 on my perception.
Hey!
Okay.
First roll.
Heck yeah.
A few people seem to have noticed you entering, but fewer of those even seem to care. Inside the inn, the feeling is no way improved. The patrons are quiet and barely anyone moved. As you step in and up to the bar and ask what's going on, the bartender frowns. Our joy is all gone. The children have all been taken away by a being most foul who loathes Christmas Day. He looked around the room and lowered his voice. A lich has enslaved all of our girls and boys. That's the rhyme. That's your
Awesome.
rhyme.
I love
That's
it.
your rhyme
I
for
love
this
it.
area.
I love this.
Do I know if people in this area generally speak in rhyme?
Okay.
You're not
Eddie
sure
has
if many
decided-
people speak in rhyme, for they're not sure if they have enough time.
Eddie has decided now that we're hearing this narrator, every time the narrator comes up, he's playing his harp. He's not proficient in his harp.
Yeah,
Though he goes to use his harp, when he plucks the strings, they are quite sharp.
I want to know something also about Legion. She's about 2 meters 30 tall.
You have to duck to
And-
get in through the door, for sure.
Yes, and she has shoulders like a.
like a
And
triceratops.
we have in Germany we have a saying, shoulders like built like a fridge basically.
Built like a brick shithead.
Yeah.
You notice most of the patrons here are actually Siren, and the next
Can
most
I
is
say?
Lunari.
Does
Can I say that
anybody-
I'm in
I have
Fragger.
family, that my clan lives here, that I'm basically coming back home?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
And I'm just apparently a wandering guy who walked into this place.
Wandering Skelly Boy.
You think this is
Alright.
the nearest village in the last, next 50 miles or something, we'll say.
Yeah, alright. Now I'm just kind of look around. Then I assume that she heard the lich.
Yeah, all the patrons seem to be speaking in hushed tones and have very gloomy expressions.
Well, she's kind of. I guess I gotta go beat up this undead asshole then.
Yeah, where is this lich?
How long ago did he take your kids?
Who do you ask? Do you ask one of the
I think-
patrons, or do you ask a bartender?
Probably
I think
Do you
we all
ask,
just
a Siren?
like
or
rush
a
the
Lunari?
bartender with questions.
Okay.
I'll get my knowledge from Umbra here in a second. I'm letting my dogs go warm up by the fire, or at least try to.
He tells you, he lore dumps the following. All the children in the village went missing 4 days ago, vanishing from their beds in the middle of the night. The next morning, many of their adults in the village, most of them, of course, the parents, headed out and followed the tracks through the snow up the mountain, looking for the footprints of several of their children, and they saw wheels for a wagon. We'll say by wagon we mean van, because Retroverse.
Mhm.
Or bus.
Yeah.
Bus would actually make more sense.
Party bus.
Like one of those the giant ski vehicles,
Yeah.
where the front skis and the back are like treads.
Those things are so cool. Yes.
Snowmobiles,
yeah,
Yeah.
like a giant snowmobile.
like a half track. I don't know.
Yeah,
That's what
it
they're
would be a
called.
half track.
A snowmobile bus that has free candy written on the side of it. Oh, wow.
The Syrian bartender is this. He's slightly overweight, and he, instead of having the tri-horn thing going on, he's got the hard beak one. I always forget which one that one is. I think that's the pan.
Passaran.
That's the Kasser.
Passaran.
Okay, and instead of a where normally there'd be a short beard, he just has tiny little horns and such.
Oh.
Oh, that's cute.
Also, everybody here's wearing sweaters. They're all ugly, but they look warm.
What would I?
Hold
What would I roll to see how ugly these photos really are?
I will need to roll for that one. Give me a sec.
Scotty, I'm surprised you didn't do the important roll first. The first important roll for everybody.
They are slightly. We'll do that next. They are slightly below average on ugly sweater.
Mm.
If it was a
I've seen
scale,
that.
if it was a scale of 1 to 10, it would be about a 4.5.
I silently noted. I've seen better.
You've seen worse.
Okay, I have a question. Is
Both.
a high score very ugly or is a low score very ugly?
The low score is really ugly. It's the ugliest.
Sorry for bringing this up.
Like if you
No,
So-
it's great.
no, this is super important mechanics. No,
Yes.
Very
Yeah.
important. Top
The-
tier mechanics in Retroverse.
if it was on the lowest scale, your eyes would be borderline bleeding. It'd be like that bad of a
Oh,
sweater.
good.
Oh, so I am impressed.
so it'd be
Okay.
it would be like the Ryan Reynolds sweater.
Yeah. And then more importantly, we got to roll a Retroverse roll, where we got to see how good everyone's butts are. So
Is this a straight up and down roll? Do I add charisma? What's
Ah.
up?
So this roll is an athletics check. Everybody needs to roll an athletics check.
What modifier?
So
Darn it.
following the
Athletics,
fo-
if you're proficient.
I mean, George. To be fair, you do have a bony ass.
I rolled a 3 with a
Thirteen.
-1 to strength. so
Hera,
rolled a
I
2
also
on
rolled
my
a nat
ass.
20.
I rolled a 2 on my ass because I have a -1 to strength, and I rolled a
Oof.
3.
So Hera, what
Oh.
is your athletics then? What is your
Can I
athletics roll?
can I re-roll ass when I have to transform?
Sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
30.
31. I got the best ass.
A 31.
31. I have plus 11 to athletics.
Okay,
I have
everyone's
plus 10. I have 30.
everyone's bleak here, but they can't help but not stare at
Well, no.
glancing for once in a while.
Scotty, I gotta point out to you, both Hera and I rolled nat 20s.
Tracie has been not even trying to hide the fact that she's been staring at Umbra's ass half the time.
I mean, you got like that Captain America butt. You know, it's just
I mean, well, and to point,
if a nation could be defined by a butt, it would be yours.
she is wearing like booty shorts, so
Yeah, Legion is wearing basically like military fatigues, and it's despite
It's
that
very
even,
Captain
even,
America.
even despite her armor, yeah, it's very like
no,
despite the
her
armor,
armor has a
everything,
butt plate that is just perfectly shaped to her ass.
What was Eddie's?
Like a
'Cause I know
Mass
he's a
Effect.
restless.
13.
Okay, you got a decent hip bone.
Well, the whole thing, he's not a skeleton, he's more like a
Scotty?
mummified corpse. So,
Yeah, he's got a decent hip bone.
wait, what does this translate to for like a restless? Good childbearing hips?
thank you very much. I try and keep a nice figure. But he's gonna lean,
But-
Eddie's gonna lean in closer to the
But
to the bartender. So, who is this lich?
No one knows.
I'm gonna try and intimidate the
well,
information
you just said
out
no
of
one
him.
knows.
Oh,
believe that they are old local legends, ones that I was told even when I was a child. And you know Siren lived for centuries. This one's probably around 300 years old.
I ask the narrator.
Wait, there isn't. What's a narrator? What are you guys
don't
talking
break
about?
that wall. Don't break that wall. Not yet. You get one use.
Okay. Okay,
actually don't-
before you do that, because this is a one shot and I like doing goofy stuff like this, everyone has an inspiration point.
Ooh.
Your inspiration
Ooh.
point, unlike the normal 5th edition one, it's not just you can still do the 5th edition version where you just spend it and get advantage on your d20 roll. Or you can spend it for something like this. So, Tracie, I'll let you spend your one inspiration point and you can ask the narrator and break the fourth wall.
Well, see, now I know for a fact I only get one fourth wall break, so I have to save it.
That's the trap you run into,
I should've
just
used
like
that on my
RPGs,
athletics.
where you just save all your healing potions and then never use them.
Mhm.
Yep, that's a mood.
No, you
mean-
see, I actually do have something I would like to break fourth wall on.
Also,
later
Vex,
when it comes.
Vex, I
Yeah.
allow these.
Oh, you allow these? Oh boy. So for
It's a
anybody
once-a-year
watching,
game.
Everybody who doesn't know, these are the Retroverse Pogs.
They'll be coming in the backers kit.
Yes.
Oh, whoa.
And these two mainly. They also got a third one of the Laser Corgi.
Mm-hmm.
Put that over my face and
Yeah.
it'll focus. These two actually have special bonuses to them. I can change the name of one creature, and if it fails the saving throw, it gets changed into that. So, other words, to make the easy and very simple one, I can turn a lich into a bitch. I mean, Umbra plans to do that anyways, but
every
I
lich
still end up.
same result no matter what. And the other one, Uisa's one, is a nat 20 on a charisma check.
I have a question. Can I use the inspiration point in theory to attack the fourth wall and break it permanently?
Yes.
I feel like that's an. I feel
Though-
like that's a concentration spell.
Though it would be fairly difficult to do.
How about we focus on saving the kids, and then you
Yeah.
can make the fourth wall?
So
I feel like we all just collectively used it right there, though.
So then we go back down to the inn, and we wonder where the group's going to begin. I don't know. I'm just trying.
we should probably start with those tracks. I mean, it'll be fairly. Wait, you said a week ago?
4
4
days.
days.
Yeah, those should still be easy to follow.
I mean, it's snow.
Oh, 4 days? Yeah. Oh no, I can follow that. Yeah. Which direction did they set off in?
As he's about to tell you, the door flies wide open. It blew the. Wait,
I whip around, gun raised.
the narrator starts up. The door flew wide open. It blew the cold. A young girl stepped in, confident and bold. I escaped from the bad things. I know where they are. Inside of the mountain. It isn't too far. Her parents embrace her, and she was hugged and was kissed. But the rest of the children were still being missed. Hello, strangers,
Yeah,
the girl
kids, just-
says.
It's
You
Legion
look
also
quite
hazards and knees.
brave.
Scotty, did you hear that? Hera's like, Legion also hugs her. It's her niece.
Would you please help rescue my friends held in the cave?
Of course.
My little girl sounds like a
yeah.
creepy old lady. I'm sorry.
It's
Yes.
all good. We understand what you're trying to do
Hey.
here, and I love it.
Hey, that lich is giving the rest of us restless a bad name. I'm gonna go kick his ass. You stay here.
What ass?
Points to the little girl saying that.
Umbra's immediate response back is,
I-
what ass?
I let my familiar's gonna go
Hey.
to the girl and just try to just nuzzle her because it's a big old dog.
Big old buckle.
Fine,
She's like,
fine.
puppy.
I'm gonna kick his birthing hips.
There you go. There you go, Scotty. We got a thing for you to do for Bark now.
Never.
Never. Don't say never. I know you at this point. You're gonna make a joke about something like that. Yeah. Let's go.
Okay, so
Go
the
beat up a
little
lich.
nephew, Siren, points the way up the mountain
Okay.
that she came from.
Do I
Also,
need-
she's like shivering and stuff because didn't have anything to
Pretty cold out.
like. She's
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna look to the rest like, all right,
Okay.
let's go show this Lich who's boss.
Here's one for
Do I
the,
need-
here's one for the road, says the bartender, as he slides each of you a I keep forgetting what they're called, but they're the Oktoberfest mugs that have the lid.
A flagon?
Yeah, he gives you each
Hera, what
a
are they
flagon.
called? German, what are they called?
A flagon.
Yeah. Let's go with that.
And it
Hera's
is
like, I don't know. Say
it-
the German name for it.
it is
Hera.
warm to the touch.
Oh, nice. Well,
Ooh, nice.
Okay.
It
Don't
is
sound like a
it is a
present.
local favorite called Sig Brew.
Umbra.
Have I heard of this at all?
Yeah, sure. It's a drink that keeps you warm, essentially. It's alcoholic.
I'm drinking it because I'm
Yeah.
cold.
Umbra just
The
knocks
second
it
It's
down.
very,
the
very
second you
cold.
drink it, it comfortably warms you up from like the inside out, and you're just like not cold anymore. You feel like this
I'm
will
gonna
last a
hold
while.
on to
I've been
mine.
cold as heck. I'm just like
Meanwhile,
freezing.
Umbra's fine. She just wanted to drink. Yeah, she just knocks back the whole thing. One big chug, pretty much. Puts it down.
Oh.
Yeah.
Appreciated.
Legion drinks some. She knows it's cold out there, so she'll have it saves it for the way. I think what you mean is a humpen, maybe.
What is Eddie rolling?
I was gonna roll for survival to basically find our path up.
Okay. Roll away.
So that is a 6 on the die, so that's 25.
Wish there's a way I could put this somewhere on this shirt.
All right, so you clearly see the trail. Even with the blizzard covering up most of it and stuff, you are still able to find the trail through the woods up the mountain way. The trail up the mountain.
The one thing I'm really good at.
The trail up the mountain was cold, hard, and steep. The snow falls from the storm, which was nearly knee-deep. A sharp wind blew fiercely as the group trudged along. It seemed in the distance they could hear a song, something of snowmen and wanting to build them, but the ones that appeared were trying to kill them. The snowmen were not jolly, but appeared to be bad, and the look in their eyes showed they were indeed mad. As we roll initiative.
I love this so much. Oh, I lost my
Oh,
now.
come on, Eddie.
Oof. I got a 7.
Okay, let me get there.
10.
We'll go one at a
Wait,
time.
I'm playing. I'm not in my henshin form, so do I have a negative penalty?
No,
on
I don't think there's a negative anymore in
No.
it. 'Cause it was far too cruel.
Yeah. What was Eddie's again?
10
What's your dex bonus?
plus 3.
Okay. What was Tracie's?
Let's see. I can't use my proficiency bonus to attack or say. Okay, so, I'm not in my henshin form. Okay, my initiative is 4 plus 3, 7.
Okay.
Sorry.
You're fine. Umbra.
24.
24, and Legion.
16.
Okay. Immediately starting off is Umbra. So Umbra, up ahead, you see 4 snowmen, and they're trudging up towards you guys.
4 snowmen. All right. And I can clearly tell they're going to try and hurt us. So,
Mm-hmm.
all right.
And not like traditional snowmen that have like the top hat with the 3 spheres. They look like humanoid snow with top hats and carrot noses.
All right. Well, yes. Then so she'll run up to them and go from one of them for a high knee. So that's an attack roll. I think, if I remember properly. Where is it? Oh, I think it's. That'll be a 19 to hit.
A 19 hits.
Perfect.
A 19 hits, the narrator says, but unfortunately, it does not. It is not one of the crits. I don't. I shouldn't try doing the normal rounds. Go ahead.
I mean, I got one for you if you want me to roll that one out.
So the first round of hit of damage is 16.
Okay. What is this attack specifically?
This is her running up. More or less, she is running up, just slamming her knee right into the face of the snowman.
Okay, as you knee slam the snowman, a bunch of the snow comes off of the snowman, and you see underneath, revealing, appears to be a siren underneath, eyes looking at you maddeningly.
All right. Well, time to continue with what she was doing, and then so as she kind of flies by, knees them, spins around behind, and just drops them up for a suplex.
Okay. Do I need to roll anything for that? Because I know the wrestling stuff's kind of crazy.
I think the wrestling stuff, I'm just reading it now because I've been a while since I've had to read this. They're considered standard attacks,
Okay.
I think, and there are certain saving throw ones, but I'm not using a saving throw one, I believe, right now. Let me just pull up my DDT. Nope, this one's just a straight damage roll.
Roll to suplex. I should channel the wrestling gods through your form.
Channel her mother, pretty much, because that is one of the wrestling gods.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 19 on the die, which would be 30 something.
Yes, it definitely does hit.
3, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 points of damage for that one.
Quite a few 16s.
Yeah. And then third attack continues with suplex. This poor one Saren is just getting it. That's 20 something, so I'm assuming hit.
Yes.
That one's a low roll, so it's 5, 10, 12 damage. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to do one more suplex, and this one's more or less she's going to release at the end, but nothing special, just they're not grappled. So.
Okay. Big, giant, red, bold kanji appears on the screen, covering everything, and it just says, Secret Technique, Triple Suplex.
And that one, I'm assuming, is going to hit, because it hit with the 14 on the die, so...
Yes, it is.
Ooh, that one's a high one. That's 14, 15, 16 points of damage.
All right. Bunch of snow has fallen off of this Siren. It's about half Siren, half snowman now.
Nice.
Up next is Legion. So Legion, there are 4 of these snow people, I'll say.
Yeah.
Umbra went up and triple suplexed one, and you saw Siren underneath it, and you recognize it as your uncle.
All right. That complicates things, certainly.
Just watch me suplex the
He
shit out of your uncle.
he doesn't appear to be physically hurt.
Not for me. I don't know none of y'all.
Scotty, for a note, all of her attacks are magical now.
Yes. No, I mean, like, the snow seems to be falling off of him.
Okay.
Well, Legion grabs a massive greatsword that is about her own size.
Not compensating for anything. Yes?
Hey, she has a good ass, so can't be compensated for anything.
And activates it.
It's compensating for the ass. It covers it.
Yeah. Activates it as the engines on it sputter to life. And then charges at the first one. At one that isn't attacked by Umbra.
Okay.
That Umbra didn't, because she seems to have that under control. And attacks it recklessly to melt it off. The blade, by the way, starts to as she the edge of it starts to glow red hot. This one isn't it's all flame. It's just the blade of it is now red hot, where the fire damage comes from.
Okay.
And as she swings it forward, the engines also activate and give it more boost to hit harder. It is the Wyvern Ignition, after all.
Super Sledge.
That is 19 to hit.
As the Siren seems to be covered with snow that was pelted, the sword seems to do a pretty good job as the snow is now being melted.
I love this. I love this whole thing, Scotty. I hope you know this. Just all the rhymes. It's amazing.
Yes.
I try.
So that is...
how much slashing and how much fire?
It is a magical weapon, so it is 4...
Yay, math.
it is 20 slashing damage.
Okay.
And 6 additional fire damage.
You notice the fire damage melts it quite a bit.
Okay. And after she brought it down, she basically just takes the swing and swings once around and hits it again.
You notice this one's a Wunari.
Oh, careful. They're a defragger.
That's 18 on the die, so I assume that hits.
Yes.
And...
It now clearly explains that it was a Wunari, as you notice the snowman had 4 arms.
That is
I love
7 fire damage. Oh, my damage rolls are absolutely abysmal.
mean, I can understand that considering most of my rolls were in like 5 or lower on my damage rolls.
Wait! I have great weapon fighting. Sorry, I can reroll.
I also forgot something for mine because I forgot I have extreme speed.
That is 12 fire damage, and at 26 slashing damage.
Okay.
I did attack both times with Great Weapon Master 2.
Oof.
That's why I get plus 60 into my damage. Like the base damage I deal is a bit. I have some base damage.
Yeah, it's almost like fight. It's almost like Great Weapon Master is really strong.
And I'm not even raging. That's my turn. Because I used the bonus action.
This isn't even my final form.
After Legion is the legendary Eddie Maiden.
So, how close are they all together? How many of them could I say get in a 15-foot cone?
I'll say coincidentally, the 2 that have not been touched yet are within that 15-foot cone.
Okay, I'm gonna run up to them, just hold up my gun, and using a 4th level spell slot, I'm going to take a blood shot at them. As cuts form over my body, sprays of necrotic energy and bone come shooting out of my musket. They both need to make a dexterity saving throw, DC 18.
All right. Both fail.
Hey.
The highest was a 13.
Okay. Let me get some dice out for this one. Let me just make sure higher levels 1d6 additional for each. So yep, just making sure. So they each are gonna take 12 piercing damage.
Okay.
5, 6, 7. What? And 10 necrotic. That was 11d6 worth. Sorry, 9d6 worth of damage.
Oof.
Rolled really low.
Kind of fell a little. Yes. Over half of my rolls were 2s or lower.
Oof.
Oof.
Omega oof.
I mean,
Yeah.
It's the first round of any combat. You can only
Gotta
go
get
up.
those
You
bad
can only
rolls
go
out.
up from here. So
Yeah.
was that everything on your turn? Because that was move and then action to fire, right?
That was move and action to cast. I don't have any current bonus actions that I can use right now.
Okay.
So yeah, that's my turn.
After your turn, it's their turn, as all the snowmen pick up snowballs. And they go, join us. As they throw snowballs at everybody in the party. So each one of you is going to have a snowman throwing snowballs at you. So first we'll go with Umbra.
Mm-hmm.
2 snowballs. 11 will definitely miss. And even lower. Cool. Eddie!
Are there ranged attacks?
Yes, they are.
So those that aren't directly engaged get disadvantage. Nice.
Eddie,
Okay.
14.
14. My armor class is a 17.
Okay, and then a nat 20.
Oof.
Yeah, that'll hit.
I should mention that these snowballs, because this adventure is for all levels, but they tier the enemies depending on the level of the PCs.
That's cool.
That's why these guys aren't like down yet. Normally they're like 12 hit points or something.
Normally the first suplex would have blown one up.
So we'll say that you I don't think it's fair that they're medium size. We're gonna make them like large size, and it's almost like a snow mecha, and they're just like stuck in the middle of it. And
Yes.
because these snowballs they chuck at you are almost like boulders. So the one that crit on you, I'm just saying just to reason the damage, because the snowball should not do this much. You take 48 bludgeoning damage,
How much would it do?
Or 48.
4,
I think
8. Yes.
Not 4d8s.
48. Okay, that pulls me down below 100.
And because you drink the Sig Brew, the cold damage is
Actually,
only...
I didn't.
You didn't?
He didn't. He's the only
No,
one.
I didn't.
You take 12
I was
cold
saving it for later.
on top of that.
So that's a total of 60 damage.
Yikes.
Welcome to Tier 4 D&D, I guess.
Yeah. Why do you think I ended up with so much HP? Because I know I'm going to get the shit kicked out of me.
Tracie, your turn. All right. Snowballs.
I don't have that many hit points.
24 to hit.
I should have used cover.
For the record, I'm a Hinchin outside of my form. My AC is 10.
Mistakes were made.
Your AC is actually 10 plus your
dex.
your dex. Yeah.
Okay, so my AC is 13.
I was waiting to say, so my AC is 10. I was waiting for you to say it again.
Both hit, so it'd be the equivalent of a 1 crit anyway. So you take that exact same amount of damage from
Oof,
2 snowballs.
Okay. So wait, how much?
48.
12
'Cause
cold.
She drank the brew.
48 bludgeoning damage, and 6 cold.
So okay, so 48 bludgeoning damage. Okay, let me math real quick. I don't know how to math.
The total would be 54 damage.
Yeah, you took
54. Okay.
54 total.
Oof.
Oh, I have 21 HP left.
You don't feel so good.
I just get hit in the face and just.
And to make the joke, this is why all Henshin in the campaigns always are wearing their Henshin uniform, because they're paranoid as fuck about this thing happening.
I'm having a bad day.
Then to compare, we'll go to Legion as they throw snowballs at the tank.
Which one?
They get a straight roll against me because I attack recklessly.
An 11
No.
and a 9.
No.
I love that they hit low on the tanks and high on the non-tanks.
Like, sure, 48 damage would hurt, but it wouldn't bring me below half.
I say 48 is like less than a quarter of my HP.
How much do you have?
It's a.
225.
I have 75. I rolled great until he's just like. Oh,
I took average for every single hit die because I didn't want to fuck with my HP because I didn't get over 200.
I have good news.
I didn't know we could roll. I thought we had to take average. So
I always take average.
I have good news. It is Tracie's turn.
Yeah?
it's Tracie's turn.
It's gone. I thought. I
Yeah,
forgot that.
Tracie's last.
Okay.
Poor Tracie.
You were buried underneath 2 snow piles because they were snowballs and they just collapsed on top of you, essentially.
So am I prone?
Not. You're not. Mechanically, it's not anything. Just the
Okay.
attic.
So I get up, I wipe the snow off my eyes, and just do that. And I'm gonna spin an inspiration point for Tracie to just look at the narrator like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
just blow the intimidation on the.
The narrator says, "I know that we just met, but this is something I do regret." And raining down from the sky is a bag of healing potions.
I was gonna say, I mean, Umbra did spend a bunch of money on healing potions, so.
Okay, I now
Tracie,
imagine.
the bag next to you is 2 superior potions of healing.
I
Thank you.
imagine the bag raining down, hits Tracie and knocks her unconscious because it deals damage. It would
Bye,
be
y'all. It's been
also-
great playing.
Supreme. Sorry, they're supreme.
Supreme.
2 supreme ones. The max level ones.
Thank you.
I mean, it's
Plus
alright.
5 Estes.
To make the joke, I mean, it's fine. I have like 12 healing potions for our squishies.
Thank you. I might need that here in a second.
I spent almost all my money on just healing pots because Umbra's gear is dirt cheap.
Your inspiration didn't take any actions.
Oh, thank you. Sweet. Well, since it didn't take actions, I can now pull out my hairpin. My hair falls down. because my recaster's my hairpin. It's the only jewelry I could still be doing science and wearing. Anyways, do that, hold it out forward, and just pull back as if I'm pulling back a bow. As my recaster becomes my network laser bow, and I just magical curl up. It's a bunch of green, silverish energy, do all that jazz.
We get like a 30-second cutscene that somehow it just doesn't interfere with time at all. Just
Everything just pauses for a moment.
It does not interfere with time for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
And additionally, you see a short, and she's like, "Oh fuck! Oh shit!" And I'm spending my action to go into my hybrid transformation. As y'all see, this really beautiful woman suddenly just bones are breaking, and she's going through a whole American Werewolf in London transformation sequence.
Double transformation sequence.
Intentional and then unintentional.
Yep. Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh.
My partner just gave me a rock, and I love it.
Oh.
So yeah, I do that, and this isn't even my final form. So yeah, that's my turn, and I've just. Well, can I say I've just scooped up the potions, just so I can chuck one next round?
yeah, they're in your inventory. You're fine.
Thank God.
It just drops right into your bag perfectly.
Umbra's turn.
Well, she is going to take the current one that is in front of her.
That's when we go to Umbra's turn, and these poor snow people, they'll never learn.
And she will, this time, and let's do some move diversity here. She
Why?
will, huh?
Why?
Why not? She will, she do it first. She'll start with a suplex. That's part of her combo.
Okay, you do your up smash.
Yep, my up tilt. That's a 15 on the die, so 20 something.
Yeah, that hits.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 points of damage.
Okay.
Then, after that, she is going to... she's going to use the Face Breaker. So more or less, you see Umbra flip over the back, scoop them back up again onto her shoulders, and then just drop the face onto her knee as she brings it up.
Ow.
Scotty, I sent you the doc of all of her moves with YouTube links of the moves. Because I am a wrestling nerd. 18, 19, yeah, so 18 to hit.
18 hits. As we learned, Umbra was a wrestling nerd, in case all of you had not heard.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 points of damage for the... Wait, no, I'm sorry, it's different dice. I keep forgetting this. The Face Breaker is a D8 bludgeoning. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... 10 damage with that one.
Okay.
And then I can use... and then I'm going to finish the combo off after dropping them. More or less, she picks them back up once more.
Mm-hmm.
The wrestler whole thing. And then she's going to Typhoon-a-Rama them. So you just see Umbra jump up with her legs and just throw them over her, behind her.
I just see action lines for all of this. There's just action lines everywhere.
Yes, that is 21 to hit. And that one is going to do...
Their armor class is 15.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points of damage, and they need to make a con save.
Ooh, I love con saves. They're actually not super good at it, surprisingly.
I'm shocked.
Oh, it was like borderline between 2 and 18, so I'm going to reroll that. Okay, 10 total.
All right, then they fail that. Mm-hmm. As they are then thrown 15 feet away from Umbra.
Okay.
And...
into a pile of snow.
Pretty much. And that'll be your turn.
Okay. After Umbra is Legion.
Yep. Legion had brought her sword down, and now she flips the blade around and activates the jet engines again, so it gets brought up with a lot of speed, which is her first attack.
Mm-hmm. I love these characters.
Definitely.
I love playing Umbra. Umbra is one of my favorite characters. Any wrestling character I just have so much fun with because
That's a
I can do
17
so much
on the
flavoring.
die. Reckless and Great Weapon Master again.
Okay. I feel like wrestlers should get reckless. They should just always reckless.
Everything is reckless.
Mm-hmm.
And that is...
Also, I just posted for the others in the game. I posted up the wrestling moves for Umbra with the video or GIF form of her move.
that is 25 slashing damage and 10 fire damage.
Okay, so that's a lot.
Is it still standing?
Barely. There's still some snow.
Okay. She then, as the blade basically turns over her, she turns the blade on the side.
As you lift up the blade that's the size of a sled, you notice that there's still much left on its snow left on its head.
And then she ignites again and hits it. Hopefully, I should say. Oh, that is... yeah, that's an 18 to hit.
Oh.
So 15, I think, right?
Yes, that hits.
That's a hit then. Yeah, that is another 10 fire damage and another 25 like slashing damage. Yeah.
Okay. How do you actually? Normally I would go to Matthew Mercer and say how do you end it, but these things are special. So your second swipe hits it, and it wipes off the rest of the snow on this. Was yours a Siren or was it a Wunari? I think yours was a Wunari.
Mine was the same. I
Wunari.
know that.
Yes. And he just seems like he's kind of like in a daze. And he just falls over onto his back unconscious.
Oh. Okay. How does the other one look like? The one that Umbra threw?
I probably would have thrown him to a Legion, so...
You notice all of them, like, snow's been falling off of them as you've been battling them, but the people inside seem perfectly unharmed somehow. Almost like there's a PG rating you see in the top left.
Okay, so I have an idea. Since basically combat is more or less happening at the same
Names
time.
an inspiration to make it R.
You can.
Oh boy. We'll save that for later.
I see the it's like the one F word you can drop, that one F bomb you can drop. Okay. I see the one flying towards me, and I no spot him as he comes towards me. Basically, I take him on like a football player with a ball.
Oh boy, you're just like both you just headbutt them. You're
Okay.
Krogan them, is what you're
Yeah.
saying, Hera.
Yeah, that's a nat 20.
Oh! Okay, we're going
So-
Retroverse crits for this. So roll me a
yeah,
straight d20.
So, also, Hera, I realize we will
18?
make the best duo team ever.
18?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Take the max damage you'd normally do with the attack, if it wasn't a crit, and then roll damage on top of it.
Like one more damage die.
Yes.
Okay. Let's go with this one.
So hypothetically, I'm not sure about your natural attack. If it was a d12
Nice.
plus 4 or something, you would have 16 added onto your damage roll when you
Okay.
roll.
That is 22 total.
Okay.
It's not magical.
You headbutt the one that comes flying towards you from Umbra's attack, and you somehow headbutt all the snow off of it. Off the Siren. As there's just like a shock reverb, just like you hear like it sounds like a metal pipe that got hit, just like bring, like all the snow goes flying off of him, and he falls face first into the snow.
Nice.
She just headbutted her uncle. Perfect.
It was like
Classic.
the Super Smash Brothers noise that like when you get that finishing attack, where it's like
Yeah.
and like the camera zooms in.
Yep.
Classic Syrian greeting. by the way.
Classic Classaren greeting.
I mean,
No.
I would think that would be a Siren greeting.
Hunter, they're Krogans, let's be honest here.
All right, so that was a very eventful Legion turn. So Eddie, you are up. There are still 2 left. They are the 2 that you shot.
Eddie's going to actually run over to where Legion is, flip around Legion, and fire with the musket at the remaining 2. But right before that, you know what? I will spend my inspiration and ratchet this up to R.
Okay.
I'm just turning on the gore
You're gonna
setting.
You're gonna murder this poor innocent person.
You'll notice a crack in the sky appear as part of the rift of corruption comes down onto the PG rating, and it warps it into an R. And then it closes.
I half
noticed
imagine
this,
like
I was very scared.
I half imagine him like runs behind Legion, and then for a moment everything pauses as like an option screen pops up. And then he selects, like,
That actually fits
R
Retroverse
on.
better, so we'll do that.
Yeah.
Where it just pauses, options, turn blood setting on, and then we just go back.
Input blood cheat.
Blood
You're gonna
setting,
spray
max.
Tracie with blood, aren't you?
Suddenly the textures
going
turn
to-
more hyper realistic, and they're not as like saturated in color.
I was gonna say suddenly everything goes brown.
I'm going to
Do-
use
you just-
Gunslinger and Lock On
You just
for
hear,
this.
you just
so
hear some like music going, and she's like, "Hello, me, it's me again. My misfit way of life."
Soundtrack sounds playing.
I'm going to give myself advantage. An additional +1 to hit.
Okay.
This
Okay,
poor
that was a
person
9 on the die.
Gonna get spattered.
So that's a 19 to hit
Okay. Even though it's not a shotgun,
for
you hear a.
uh
The 90s movie.
and I'm firing from like I'm crouching down behind like right
Legion's
next to Legion. Yeah, so it's basically huge huge musket coming out from between Legion's legs firing. So the first shot is 12 points of damage,
Okay,
non-magical. The next one is a 16 to hit
that hits.
for 7 points of non-magical damage.
Okay, 2 shots go through the snowman, and you see red snow on the other side of it.
Sounds like we're gonna have to try and save. We're gonna have to try and knock this snowman down before Eddie kills them.
But it doesn't flinch or get knocked back by your gunfire at all. It's still pretty good on health.
Wait, was the PG rating only turned on for M and everyone else is off?
Oh, PG.
M and everyone else is still on PG
Am I wearing
rating?
pyrovision goggles?
No, everybody sees this. It immediately turned to
Okay.
R for everybody.
That would be hilarious. Everyone else
And the
sees
narrator-
non-lethal damage except for M.
And the narrator's just like, "Oh no, there is blood in the snow."
Sometimes someone's gotta die.
After Eddie is the snow people. So the one you just shot, the hand grabs its chest and it puts its hand up, and there's just snow all over its or blood all over its snow hand, and it looks at you angrily and throws 2 snowballs at you.
He's gonna knock Eddie out.
Wait,
too.
hold on. I'm actually going to use another feature, improvised cover, and like even if I have no cover, I gain half cover. However, this is thematically. Oh, I'm right behind Legion. I use Legion as cover.
How much cover?
Half cover,
What's that? A +2 AC? +5?
+2.
+2.
+2.
Full
So
coverage,
they
+5.
need 19s to hit.
The lowest was a 19.
You wrought this on yourself.
There was a 19 and a 25.
So what I imagine happens, Legion sees the snowballs coming towards here and just
You-
steps
you
out
hear-
of the way.
You hear the little whistle like a, and there's like a ominous shadow.
Wait, what?
Legion just
I wish for it to be rated R, but live!
Legion just tactic rolls out there. All right, so you take.
I am.
I use the snow as cover.
48 bludgeoning damage. And you did not drink the Sig Brew, right?
Correct.
And
So
12
how much
cold. So
another 60. Okay,
Yes.
I'm still standing.
Okay, good.
Oh!
Not yet. Break my funny bone. This isn't funny.
As the 2 snowballs land, it's like an ice cream cone with 2 scoops. It's just boom, boom. And then a Eddie head pops out at the bottom one. The other one...
I can't heal either.
That's right.
You can buy... I'll say you can buy...
If I survive, I can do necrotic damage.
No. Okay, there you go. No, Scotty's going to say something for that.
It's fine. Seeing that Legion seems to be the most formidable and the least snowman-like of everybody, the last snow person throws 2 snowballs at Legion.
You have advantage now because it's not a melee with me.
Okay, with a nat 19, that first one's going to hit. And it was going to be a nat 1, but because it was advantage,
Oof.
it's 14.
Total?
That's going to miss it.
14 total.
Oh. That's missing.
Okay, so 1 hit you.
Mm-hmm.
You get a single scoop of death as you take 24 bludgeoning and 6 cold.
24, so 30 total. Oh, that's not too bad.
And then it is Tracie's turn. Oh, actually, this one's super angry, and it goes to trudge up to you guys, and it's like, I'm going to get you with my 20 feet movement speed. I'm totally going to get you. As it trudges through the snow.
Did either of them come within... Are
Did it
any of
move?
them now
In other
within
words,
combat
did it
range of me?
move?
It moved, yes, it moved.
So, you're...
Well, no, I need to know if it came within my threat range.
What is your threat range?
It's 5 feet just because it's not a pike
Oh,
I'm wielding.
Then no.
Okay.
M is the epitome of did it move as well. Like Dio.
Yeah. And it is Tracie's turn.
Okay. Let's see. Never played this before. Does
As Tracie
require-
is now much more metal werewolf transformation.
Oh, yeah. Don't
As you
forget,
get like
roll
the
your
Helsing
athletics.
movie, like your skin just like sheds off, like in the Helsing.
No, it's already American Werewolf in London. Just like you saw bones breaking under everything.
Oh, okay.
Even with the lower
Leah,
rating.
don't forget to roll your athletics for your animal
Oh.
form.
True. Not to mention I get a bonus on strength and athletic checks because I'm an animal form.
There
Let's,
you go.
Yeah, this will not be on your actions.
Yeah, this is
This is
my
just
athletics.
your ass, in general.
all right.
Hey, are you face palming? Why are you face palming?
Because the puns.
I just realized that maybe I should have raged because maybe the ancestral guardian features might have helped a little here and there.
Ah,
As you're buried underneath. Wait,
and underneath.
how can
the
I get this
snow.
to rhyme?
So you're buried beneath. Oh, wait.
What? As you're buried beneath the ice, you realize that raging would have been very nice.
Hey, there we go.
I was buried beneath the snow. You'd realize a rage was the way to go.
There you go too.
All right. So I think I got a 7 on my athletics checks.
Oh,
So,
it's better than it was before, at least.
you know,
you just have a really bad. You have a scientist ass.
you see,
You don't
I
have
an-
corgi. You don't have a corgi butt.
I have a great ass in real life, so I'm cursed to have bad asses
Yeah.
in games.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
All right. So does it require any of my actions to get my astral animal to attack, or can my astral animal?
I don't
attack?
think they can.
It cannot attack because it's
Okay.
not on the material plane.
Ah, gotcha. Okay, didn't know. Well, as you see this torn, just werewolf wearing the shatters of what looks like a Disney princess dress for a child 3 sizes too small. You see her tighten the straps and the shield that's on her arm and just bound on all fours up to whichever one looks most hurt already.
Okay.
And she bounds and just suddenly leaps and gets on it, just bites right in, casting Heart Container.
This was the
It just-
bloody one, by the way.
Yeah.
She smelled the blood in the water.
Oh yeah, I'm a werewolf.
Yeah.
Ah, woo.
What is- Oh woo. Okay, so I need to cast Heart Container. That's a spell attack, right? A melee spell
Yes.
attack? Cool.
Yes.
Alright.
I will say you
I'm
can.
gonna load that into my gun.
I got a soft 20.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
Alright, so how much damage? 2d4 plus
What?
spellcasting, right?
Yeah, it's not that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 1 plus spellcasting ability. 3 is 5 damage.
Okay.
And
You all see above Tracie are just a row of red hearts, and you just hear like, boop, as another one just shows up.
yeah, so I just take that bite, and as my bonus action, swallow it. So just, and
Heal.
very PG-13. So I heal that 5 damage, which isn't a whole lot. It would have been better served drinking a potion, but this felt more thematic.
More fun.
It's
More
the-
fun.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Also, I've tightened up that shield. Okay, cool. My AC is actually not laughable right now because of
Hey.
tension.
Henching armor is really good.
Yep. Anyways, that's my action and bonus action. So that's my turn.
Now the snowman isn't just like, oh, I'm gonna get you, haha. It's just like it's making like Samurai Jack animal giant monster noises like that.
It's trying to shake off a dog that's just like.
And then it is Umbra's turn. As you
I have
see,
a que-
Wolf Tracie latched on to the torso of the snowman where the actual person's body's at. Just latched onto him.
I have a
I went
question.
for right here. Like it's.
right on it. Is there a tree nearby?
A few.
And so, what would it require me to climb up there to use an attack?
An inspiration point to do it this round.
That's not worth it then.
It would be difficult terrain because
Oh,
it would be
that's
half
fine.
your speed to climb up. How high up were you wanting to go? Because
Um,
the trees are about 20 to 30 feet tall.
actually, one sec. Hold on, let me check something. Because I have 13th or 17th level characters. There's a lot.
Hmm.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, because I can move 20 feet, so I can move 20 feet in difficult terrain. So,
Okay, yeah, you could get to the top of a tree.
actually, wait a minute.
I'll just say there's a tree right next to you. You can climb right up to the top of the tree this round. And do a drop elbow or whatever you're gonna do.
So she's gonna climb up, not do a drop elbow. You just see her stand there for a moment, and then she throws herself off. And she does she twists and flips in the air. I put a link of what it looks like in the thing, and lands on the one that Tracie is currently biting, like chest down on them.
Mm-hmm.
And that attack will be. That's a 17 on the die.
Yep.
And that move is up here. Ariel's shooting star. D8. Not much damage, but it's worth it. Oh, I rolled an 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 points of damage.
Ooh, nice.
And I'm going to roll an athletics check for that because I can land in a roll, like more or less recover after that. Yeah, I recover from that. So more or less you see her land and then just roll forwards and pop back up. Like nothing happened. And then she's going to go. How badly does the one look like she just landed on?
About half the snow is still covering his body.
Okay, well, then she's going to move back over to them. And say, Tracie, you mind if I borrow this? And starts suplexing them.
Meanwhile, Tracie's just.
I picture Tracie holding on and going for the ride with them.
Oh, also I forgot I was supposed to roll another damage die for stronger spells. I think.
19.
What level did you cast it at?
No, I have stronger spell as a Henshin thing.
Oh, okay.
So, should I go ahead and do that, or
Yeah,
does
sure.
it matter? Okay,
I'm assuming my first thing is a 19 on the die hit, so.
it's a 3.
Okay, so you heal 3 and they take 3.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, so Umbra's
5,
19
7,
hits.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 points of damage for the first suplex.
Okay.
Give them a second suplex. 26 hits.
That hits. Tracie, you're on a fun ride as you suddenly get slinged around upside down. as Umbra starts suplexing
9, 10, 11,
the snowman
12,
you're
13,
gnawing
17,
on.
18, 19, 20.
Mechanically, I'm still 100% there, but flavorfully, I'm there at a dog level, so I'm having fun. Just like
24 damage.
24.
24.
Okay, it
And
is
then
still up.
bonus action to do one more suplex. That one is a 22 to hit. So
Okay, we get the Resident Evil ending where it does like it has like 3 horizontal pans of like the same move, but they zoom in each time. So it's like triple
6,
suplex.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 points of damage for the last one.
Okay. As you finish with that final suplex, snow explodes everywhere, and you all hear a snapping noise, almost like a tree breaking. As Umbra gets up, you look over, and you see a Syrian that is bent in an L shape.
am I still attached to it? Am I still biting it?
Yeah, with a werewolf-esque Tracie. It's still attached.
I am growling, by the way.
And that's Umbra's turn.
Maybe not kill them.
I didn't try. Someone changed the rating.
Blood sprays everywhere. I
Really?
can say that.
Hadn't noticed.
Legion. There's one left.
Yeah, the Legion was buried like under the snowball because it's probably still bigger than her.
Mm-hmm.
And as basically the camera pans back to her, you can see the snow where it hit her just melting away. And as I use my bonus action to rage, and my blood literally starts boiling. And
In other
around,
news, Syrian literally too angry to die.
Yeah, and around me, it looks like for a moment, it looks like there's an entire army standing behind me of other Syrians that look very similar to me before like they reduce to a slightly lower number, like
A more reasonable number.
a more reasonable number of just one squad of Syrians that are now trailing behind me as I charge towards the last one
Mm-hmm.
and attack him recklessly again because
Always attack recklessly.
yes, and I forgot something earlier because I would have already rolled 2 criticals because I also have 3 levels of champion fighter, which gives me easier criticals, and I rolled a 19. So I hit that one critically.
Okay.
And
Roll straight d20 to see.
That's another 18.
Okay, so max damage plus damage on top.
I have a question because I forgot that earlier too. I am a barbarian and I have 2 ranks of brutal critical, which means I get extra critical die. Do I just add them to the additional die I roll?
Yes.
Okay. So max damage is it takes 12 fire damage already.
All right. It's a good chunk right there.
Yeah. That is. Then it takes another 8 fire damage.
Okay.
And then it takes 28 slashing. And another okay. And another 20 slashing.
Okay. This is your sword, right?
Mm-hmm.
You chop off one of the arms, blood splatters everywhere. You chop off one of the legs, and blood splatters everywhere. And it's somehow still up.
It's just a flesh wound.
That makes my second attack.
As just
and I
Tracie's ears ping, just looks over.
it takes another 3 damage because I'm raging. I forgot that.
A little bit of blood.
Just random just
And
everything within a 10-foot radius is covered in blood.
I try actually not to kill it, although it's probably whoever is in there is already dead, so I hit it with the flat of the blade, just trying to knock whoever's in there unconscious.
I think you're past that point where you removed its leg and arm, Hera. I think there's a point.
I rolled an 18.
18 hits.
Yeah, it's just...
You did specify
18 on the
non-lethal,
die, yeah.
so...
Yeah. And... so... That's 6 from the fire.
Okay. The rest of the snow melts off.
Okay, yeah. Then I...
And we end initiative. As now all the snow people are no longer snow people. They're either a bloody mess or they're unconscious in the snow. Depending on the rating at the time.
Hey, at least three of them aren't dead. Only one of them is dead, though the other one might wish they were when they wake up.
Everyone but Tracie, maybe? I don't know. And if you would be able to focus on this in character, but you could do a medicine check to stop the bleeding.
Umbra's
But I give them a healing potion.
I'm going to go over and just press my wet, cold nose against them and cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Oh.
You heal them 1 hit point, and I'll say they stop bleeding at least.
Okay. And in addition to that, I'm going to sniff around a little bit further and find where they're missing limbs and just start eating that.
All right, guys, we should.
Legion
I'm
walks
gonna
over
search
and
the
is like,
bodies.
that can maybe be reattached. It was a very clean cut.
The muscle is a little stringy. Besides that, it's okay.
All right, guys, we should
Yeah?
keep going. Tracie, don't get distracted.
Maybe we should bring them
Tracie's
back
head pops
because-
up and there's just an arm.
Yeah, Legion takes the armor A. It can maybe still be reattached to something like that.
You notice coincidentally it was on the Wunari, and there's still 3 arms left, so you're fine.
Modern magical medicine. Also, Legion is like, maybe we should bring them back because also if we leave them out here in the cold, it doesn't matter that we knock them unconscious. I don't think they're actually bad. I think it was the snow.
I think, but we might want to
One of
hurry
them
and
one of them wakes up and it's just like, oh, what happened? Ah! She just looks over and sees blood.
Some of your friends had an accident. You may want to take them back to town. We're off to save the kids. Okay, let's go.
exactly.
But okay. As you guys continue up the mountain.
Umbra will stop for a moment and.
Hold on. Do I know
Go
the
from her-
siren that was killed?
You said it was your uncle.
No, that was the one that went
Oh,
down.
not the one.
The one that that woke up was your uncle, we'll say.
The other one. The
No,
other siren.
The one who got
The one-
killed.
Yeah, the one that got killed.
He was not related to you, but you did know his family.
He was 3 days from retirement. Also, Umbra will hand them a bedroll and say, "This should at least help and keep you warm."
He was known for being the most powerfully built in his family, and his back would never break, no matter how much he carried.
Myself and my 2 wolves are currently eating it.
Meanwhile, you say, so yeah, Umbra
Legion
hands
looks
them,
at you as... No.
You hear the sound of peanut brittle as his spine's just disintegrated.
Legion is about to kill your wolves. Don't stop.
Guys, let's go.
Okay, we stop.
Enough time messing around. We've got a Lich to kill.
Can't
There's
do
no
that.
precedent. There's no precedent for me to heal anything from eating, is there?
No.
You
That's
got
fine.
potions.
I have potions. I was just flavor.
Potions have flavor, probably.
If you eat the corpse of the siren, you're gonna die here. I'm not joking. She's gonna take off your head cleanly.
Not much HP left either, too. For
Happy holidays, everybody!
Hey, someone had to.
Just yell, leave it. Just yell, leave it.
Yeah.
She is trained.
Tracie, down. Drop it.
Tracie, let's go. We got a Lich to kill.
I'm gonna use all 5 of my vials of necrotizing liquid. Basically, that's what I get to use for healing potions. These are just basic healing potions.
Imagine a healing potion, but it's got like a skull and crossbones on it, and it's a black liquid instead of red.
Nice.
And if anyone else drinks it, it will eat them from the inside out.
Yeah, it'll be necrotic damage equal to what a potion of healing would have healed.
Nice. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. So first one is 10.
Umbra also looks at Trace and like, I can give you some potions. I have a few in my bag.
And just like sit there with my fucking wolf,
17.
just like fiddle with it and just drink one of those potions I got.
It's in a can.
25.
Let's be honest. It's an energy drink. You shotgun it, yes.
I just
31.
Nice.
so
I use my bonus action to
We
heal
can't,
myself.
Leia, your mic's too far away. It's on the headpiece, right? So you were very quiet there.
sorry. How much do I heal from that superior potion that I just shotgunned?
That superior potion, which I have the reference right here, but my light glares on it. It just shows what they are. It's 10d4 plus 20. If you want, I
Okay.
can roll because I have 10d4s right here.
Sure, you can. Yeah, you can roll that for me. Yeah.
Okay. If they come
Well,
out.
I'm back up to 55.
Okay, let's see.
I love the fact that I think I was the only one who didn't get hurt there.
11.
I nearly died.
It was fine. It was a good fight. I got to do a flip.
You heal 43.
43. Okay.
That's pretty damn good.
Yeah, they roll. I got a few 4s on there.
Also, I just love the move I picked for her shooting star press. So
Okay, cool. I'm nearly at full. Sweet.
If you guys want, you can. If you guys want, you see an area where you could nest for perhaps a short rest.
we're fine.
So you can stay at your best.
Umbra's like, I'm already the best. She may be the best around.
You know, I could probably use a little healing. But you know what? Someone's going to take you down one time. You know it.
No,
I'm
no
just
one's
gonna.
gonna take me down.
I'm just gonna trudge over to M.
Oh
and,
my
you know,
Yeah.
dog bone.
There's a fucking just like a Saint Bernard. There's a healing potion on my fucking collar.
He can't use the
can't-
healing potion.
I can't use that.
Oh wait.
Because
Okay, so I'm
restless.
just-
Yeah.
oh
Yeah.
You need necrotic to heal.
Yes, I need necrotic damage, and no, it cannot be from one of those piddly little cantrip thingies you guys always do. Everyone goes for that.
Oh, I can't just cure. I just can't cast cause cuts. Okay.
Technically, you could with cause cuts because it's meant to be a healing thing that can do both necrotic or thing.
Okay.
It's,
only
it's
does-
still a cantrip, though.
That's true.
So
Yeah,
could
I,
I?
It's a
I think that's
cantrip,
one of
so
those
it has
weird
no
ones where
effect.
I think it should. I don't know. It's one of the. Granted, I think that the whole thing of them not being able to heal normally is also ridiculous. So
I mean, if I deal damage to you with heart container, would that heal you?
Does that deal necrotic damage?
Uh,
normally?
I believe.
No,
it does.
actually,
Let me
Actually, no. The way heart container works is that the target loses that much life. They take 0 damage. They just lose that much life. And whoever uses the heart container just restores that much life. It's not technically a healing spell. So it's not technically damage and it's not technically healing.
how about we just do this the easy way, guys, and just take a short rest then?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
There's coincidentally a abandoned tent nearby. We'll say.
You don't need to worry about details too much. You know,
Yeah.
it's
So you guys take.
it's a one shot.
You take
My
a short rest.
recaster shorts and I revert from werewolf to magical girl. Oh, fucking hell! I'm a magical girl with blood still on my paws and my hands and face.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Welcome back, Tracie.
I really ought to get this thing fixed. Oh well. What happened?
Well, we beat the snowman.
You look over and you just
You
see
may or may
like
not got
a
it.
Wunari crying as he's just picking up someone's leg.
That wasn't you, actually. That was her. Points to Legion.
Thank you, Legion.
I like to think Legion's just sitting there intimidating style, just sharpening your giant sword.
Just monster hunters sharpening it.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
All right.
So
So
yeah,
after
roll your hit dice.
after the short rest, if you guys are you guys short rested or
Umbra didn't have to do anything.
Yes.
I don't think I have anything that I would get
It-
back from the short rest right now.
HP if you don't have full HP.
Yeah.
No, I was 3 short of full HP from
Ah.
that potion, so I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, even with those potions, I was still well down. I had to gain
All right.
about another 60 health, which I just did, and I'm
Well, after our
Still a
short
little
rest,
low, but
Umbra's
good.
like, all right, guys, let's get going.
As you finish your rest, take your break, you ascend further up the mountain, and you come up to a gaping mouth of a cave in the side of the mountain. What's everyone's passive perceptions?
14.
17.
See, that's 8 plus proficiency plus whiz, right?
10 plus proficiency plus whiz.
Oh, in which
Oh.
case mine is.
Oh, if you're proficient in perception.
Yes.
Mine's 19.
Okay.
And I think I have advantage on. Oh
It
yeah,
is passive,
advan-
not active
Oh, okay.
perception.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, 17 for me.
Passive's equivalent if you rolled 10 on the d20.
Okay, well I have a 19.
All right. As you all ascend and get towards this cave, you can hear voices and movement coming from within the cave.
Can
Alright.
I try to listen closer if I can make it out? Like
I
what
I try
they're
and
saying?
discern it as well.
You hear the voices are kind of like sharp and shrill and a little yippy. Though I'm not sure if any of you know Draconic.
I know.
hold
Common,
on, I know
Quarian, and
Draconic.
Elfish.
I
Okay.
know Common, Marrow, Trog, Draconic, Abyssal.
Okay.
Check. I know no languages.
Eh,
I forgot
Everyone's.
to
It's
add
kind of hard to hear from
languages.
here, mostly because the reverb of the cave. You just hear like in Draconic like faster, and every once in a while you just hear like a little whip and a whimper.
Oh, I guess that's where we go, guys.
Yes.
That's that. Let's go then.
But I do have bat ears, so what I can do is I can or at least how far into the cave are they?
They seem fairly far. There's like
Let's
a
go.
tunnel going into the cave.
Yeah, Umbra
Okay.
starts
But
walking.
from
into
your
the cave.
echolocation from your ears, it sounds like they're not in a tunnel. They're in like a bigger room.
Umbra starts
Okay,
walking down the cave.
This is gonna
I follow.
this
I
is gonna
follow Umbra.
turn to a
Like,
bigger room. Do we just
I keep pace with
speak
Umbra,
no
actually.
languages.
What, Hera?
Sarans don't
Do we
speak
just
any languages. They don't get language proficiencies.
What? What? No, that's
Listen.
impossible.
I'm currently looking at it. There's no language proficiencies.
So you know common.
She knows nothing. Not even common, apparently.
Yeah.
You know
Legion's just been using sign language this whole time.
Legion.
We
You
just
know
never know.
common and Siren. I'm gonna say Siren have their own
Yeah,
language.
you definitely should
So,
know
um,
common and Saren.
Narrator.
yeah,
the narrator
obviously.
chimes in. The tunnel led to a wide room in a cave. This is where you spot the kids who were enslaved. Kobold guards, stained on duty, cursing the brats. Their heads all adorned with red Christmas hats. The kobolds were wielding small swords and long whips, and they barked out commands and with loud yelps and shrill rips. Wow.
wait,
That was butchered.
are
by
any
us.
within 60 feet of
Chink-
me?
Shh, George.
Chained,
Oh, sorry.
chained to wood tables
Patience.
were the girls and the boys, forced to cobble together some hideous toys. None of you approached in here stealthily at all, so the kobolds immediately see you guys.
Umbra's not stealthing.
Actually,
I've
before, are any within 60 feet of me just as we enter?
Yes, as we roll initiative.
oh
You see 8 kobolds.
I should have told you to let me go first. I could have pretended to be the Lich.
Oh, that's
You don't know what the Lich looks like.
a potion of superior healing.
Yes,
You get another,
I do.
Another
Old
3.
friends.
That's fair.
You get another 3. Somehow that one of the d4s got stuck in my tower, and when I rolled a d20, it popped out.
okay, so I am at full health. Sweet.
Hey, so for my initiative, I have 29 or 28.
7.
Okay. One at a time.
I get
We'll start with Eddie. What did Eddie get?
7.
Okay. Tracie.
I got 13.
All right.
Hey, you're hit good this time.
And what did Umbra get again?
28.
Jeez, I thought 24 was crazy. And what did the Legion get?
Dirty 20.
All right. So, to start with, 8 kobolds. Closest one is about 10 feet away from the entranceway of the tunnel. Farthest one is about 60 feet away. More like 55 feet, if I want to be specific.
I got range for that, almost.
So, Umbra's first.
All right, so I can't get to. Actually, I can't get to them if I move normally, at least.
Mm-hmm. You notice 4 of them have the whips, and they also have little dragon scale shields.
All right.
And the other 4 are carrying wands.
Ooh. Well, Umbra's gonna move 40 feet closer, pull out her sledgehammer, and throw it.
Nice.
Pretty much, and I'm assuming that counts as an improvised weapon.
Sure.
Very Thor of you.
And I think I, however, have proficiency in that. Yep, I do.
Proficiency in Thor?
And yeah, I'm proficiency in being Thor.
Okay. So you are worthy. Got it.
Yes. I mean, are you really surprised? 19 on the die, so that's 30 to hit. Or no, it's not 30. It'd be 24.
What are you aiming at? Are you aiming at one of the ones with
one
the
of the
wand?
wizards.
Okay.
Gank the nerds.
Okay, you hit the nerd.
And I'm assuming. And does it do the regular damage or?
I'll say it does regular damage. It's fine.
All right, so 2d6s.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so 5, 7, 10, 12 points of damage from the flying hammer.
Okay. You smack him right in the face, and a bunch of little kobold teeth fall out. And you're just surprised.
And since she can't attack any other, because that's her only weapon she carries, she just yells at them, "Come on, get some!"
Umbra had gone and given them what for with their very best impersonation of Thor.
Yep.
And Draconic, you all just hear the equivalent of like grunts from Halo. They're like, "Ah, what the? Oh no, demon! Ah, hammer!" And Draconic.
He was my nipple mate, which is my favorite one ever.
My favorite's still the Brutes. That was my lover. Ah!
Yep. Just
Anyway.
God, love that game. Those games.
All right, so that's Umbra's turn. Up next is Legion.
How close are the furthest? The closest?
The closest one's 10 feet away.
Oh, I thought they were further away than that.
The farthest one was 55 feet away.
I thought that was the closest one.
Oh,
Okay, so Umbra just charges. Not Umbra. God damn it.
Yeah,
Legion.
Umbra.
Legion just rages and charges at him head first. The first one, the closest one.
okay. It's one of the ones with the whip and the shield.
Kinky.
As it's like, no, wait! As it like tries to cower behind a shield.
That's 21 to hit.
Let me check the couple. Yeah, that hits.
And that is 6, 12, 15 damage.
Okay.
And I'm raging.
All right.
And if he attacks anyone but me, like he's swarmed by my spirit guardians.
Oh, you don't need to worry about that.
Oh. I don't know. If he's a dragon shield, he would survive that.
Yeah, he survived it.
He survived
He's
it.
terrified, but he survived it.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna try and attack someone else. I think he's gonna try
That's
and deal
fair.
with the present
Actually-
threat.
He is not scared. I think about
Ooh.
And oh yeah, I have 2 attacks. So that was a Manospot, and then I draw my sword and hit him with it
Now he's scared.
directly from my back.
it. They got a special thing.
Ow.
He's not scared.
16.
16 hits.
It's actually more than but whatever.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. So that's. Ooh, nice. That's max on the slashing, which is 28.
Which causes
Slashing
quite
damage?
a thrashing as you kill him.
Oh, and he would have taken 4 fire damage too.
Oh, that's much more than he could manage.
Oh no, wait, he wouldn't have taken 4 fire damage because I actually need to activate that. So no 4 fire damage, but I think he's very much
But
dead.
he is dead, so that is that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to
That's
rhyme
my
with
turn.
your lines. If that was your turn, that kobold will soon be in an urn. Alright, after Legion, it's their turn! All of the wizards things, spellcasters, point their wands. 2 of them shoot at Umbra, 2 of them shoot at Legion, as they shoot web spells at both of you.
What
With
does
their
web do?
wands of web.
It
I can't remember what
holds
web
you in
does.
place.
So,
It holds you in
Thank you.
place, and you have to make a
so it is a 20-foot
Uh,
cube.
strength
So,
or
That would actually
I think it's
hit
a
everybody.
dex save to not be stuck.
So you all are entangled in webs as they shoot
Is
webs.
there a save for this?
There is at the start of your turn.
Okay. I'm not a caster.
Currently,
generally,
nothing's
so-
happened to you guys, mechanically speaking. But then the one of the other shield ones comes up to Legion and does 2 and says, "I have the power of dragons and anime on my side," as it uses its Heart of the Dragon ability to be immune to fear.
I take a psychic damage point from that.
The amount of the amount of psychic damage George has dealt to me throughout our campaign is ridiculous because I won't stop making puns.
So Legion,
Sure.
Legion, what's your armor class?
Sorry, 16.
Just cat in the response.
A 10 definitely does not hit. And an 8 definitely doesn't hit, as 2 whips went and just bounce off your armor, essentially. And the last one with the whip goes to whip Umbra, I guess.
I say, unfortunately, he doesn't move within range of something I can do.
A 14?
Miss.
Okay. That's their turn. Alright. So, after the kobolds, or maybe I should call them snowballs. Nah, I won't
Hey.
call them that. It
Cold
is
balls.
Tracie's turn.
Okay.
As you start your turn, I need a dexterity saving throw, as you are covered in webs.
Me?
Yep. It was a
Okay.
20-foot cube, so that got everybody.
Oh geez.
I would be out of that then, because I moved 40 feet up.
Yeah, 2 shot at you, and then 2 shot at the rest of the
Oh,
group.
okay.
Yeah.
That's no big deal. It's only difficult terrain.
Okay.
You notice the kids are restrained in it as well, and they're like, ah!
Dex
Because it is a
save.
toy workshop.
Okay.
It is a dexterity saving throw, yes.
Alright, so
We're
I got
ma-
a 7 plus 9. I got a 16.
A 16, you would break free. You are not restrained.
All right. So I break free. Well, that was something. And bring up my network bow, recaster, and just shoot 2 shots at just any one nerd, any one magic wielding kobold.
Anyone
This
nerd.
kobold's
Anyone know?
So you're gonna
shoot
shoot
himself.
yourself?
anyone nerd. So y'all are we're on the chopping block.
I like to think
Ah,
this Tracie's
Umbra's
like,
fine.
are any one of you a nerd? And like all the little kobolds with the wands raise their hands, and then you just fire at them.
Which one of you is a nerd?
all bubble blowing babes would be senseless by everybody.
Okay, so are you? Which nerd are you aiming at? Because there are 4 nerds, and one of them got hit by a hammer earlier.
I'm
Umbra
gonna
showed them hammer time.
I'm gonna let Umbra finish hammering that specific nail, and just the one furthest away, because I know there's some melee people. So I want to go ahead and
The one furthest away is the one that got hammered.
besides that one.
Okay. So go ahead.
Alright, so. Oh geez, I crit failed that one.
Oh no.
Alright,
Oh no.
alright. And
How
The
much
other one's
damage
a-
would you normally do with that?
2d8 plus fire, but I also think it's since it's a network weapon, it's a +1, so 2d8 plus 2 fire and 1 3 damage finish. 2d8 plus 3.
Okay, I'm gonna be nice because they don't specify it, but the retroverse crit fails. There's chances you can hurt yourself, and it's like depends on how bad it was. I rolled on the table, and of course it was the max amount possible. I'm not gonna say it was full damage. I'm just gonna go.
Tracie shot a nerd.
It backfired, we'll say, somehow. And of course it does max, so you take
Ricochet
8 of that damage.
It just bounced off of it. It did like a
Tracie.
super convoluted thing. It's tink, 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 tink.
As I have an extra attack, do I still get the extra? Do I still to attack again?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So I rolled a total of 4. What?
I was gonna rhyme something. Go ahead. Just go.
Oh, sorry. A total of 14. Does that hit the other nerd? Because I rolled a nat 2.
Let me check. It does.
Okay, so I'm gonna at least I can roll damage on that one nerd. Where's my d8? I'm rolling just like trash tonight, so a total of 5 damage.
Okay, I'll turn around your backfire, because that was fire damage, right?
It has 2 fire damage. Yeah, it is fire
you
damage.
burn
yes.
away the webs within 5-foot radius of you.
Yay! And it just oh, and she's down. Oh, not down, but gonna use my bonus action to do my shifter transformation, since my recaster's fucking up.
I like to think it's out of anger or frustration.
Possibly both.
By the power of anime.
Mm-hmm.
Do I take any actual damage from the bow?
Just that 8.
8 damage? Okay. That's fine. Cool. So I'm going to take my damage, and that will be my turn.
And then it is Eddie's turn, as Eddie needs to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, come on. I've got to be at least somewhat good at this. No, I'm not. That's gonna be a 7. You know what? I'm gonna use one of my uses of 1 in a million to re-roll a saving throw.
Now
Let's see. And
This is
come on, that is a 15 total.
The 15 just makes it, actually. So you are not restrained.
So what he's going to do, he's going to call out aces high, and his cloak on his back is going to form into 2 wings that look just like Icarus's wings.
Nice.
And he's just going to fly up 60 feet and land. Are 2 of the
room's
wand-wielding kobolds
I'll say the room's like 20 feet high, so you just...
20 feet high?
Yeah.
So yeah, he's basically going to just parabolic arc over to... Are there any 2 kobolds who are fairly close together?
Oh yeah, most of them are bunched up together.
Kobolds
Okay.
only move in packs.
Yes. It's part
He's
of their
gonna
tactics.
land on the other side, pretty close to all of them,
Okay.
just outside of melee combat range.
All right.
And he's just gonna give them a little, come on. That's my action, my move, and
They smack their shields in
Oh.
confirmation.
I'm gonna Hunter's Mark 1.
Okay.
I've got Hunter's Mark. I need to remember to use that.
Nah, when would you ever use that?
How do you need that? Need spells. Need spells to do shit. Lame.
Umbra. Dexterity saving throw.
All right. I failed that one, but I'm going to use a charge of Indomitable.
So you just make it?
I can re-roll. That one passes with a dirty 20.
Okay.
And you said the nearest one should be about 15 feet away if there's 55 feet to start. All right, yeah. Well, she can
No.
make that in one move.
Mm-hmm.
The farthest one was 55 feet.
Yeah, she's going for that one.
Okay.
Okay.
That's the one she threw the hammer at. And as she kind of like runs up, trudges up, I should say, is more accurate to what she does because there's all that webbing.
You would get within range of their melee attacks because they have whips with reach.
Yep.
So
I thought those are the caster ones, not the whip ones.
the casters are in the back, and the shields were in the front.
I already passed by the shields. I moved 40 feet in my first round.
Yep.
Okay.
I didn't say that.
Since I forgot
Yeah.
the reaction attack before, it's fine. You move right up to the nerd that is missing a few
Yep.
teeth.
And as she kind of moves over, she grabs the maul. However, she doesn't use the maul for this because I want to use moves. Moves are the more fun part of this class, anyways. She will. So first thing, she'll pick up this. She'll grab for the this kobold and try and give it a pile driver.
Umbra moves up to use a feature from her class because she knows that it'll kick much ass.
That is a 30 to hit. So
A 30 definitely hits.
yes, I figured as much. And so she more or less
As you hear meep, as you just grab it.
she picks him up, flips him upside down, and then just tombstone pile drives it.
Okay. How much damage to the nerd?
3d8 damage. Where's another d8? There it is. 4, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16 points of damage. How do they look?
Crunched and dead.
They're dead? Alright, then she just dropped the body and go to the next one. Can she get to the next one?
Yeah, it's right next to him.
Alright, well, she's gonna give this one another pile driver.
It's like, and you're just, yeah.
That is a 17 to hit.
17 does hit.
English is hard apparently for me. So that one is also 3d8. 3, 7, 10, 11, 12, 16, 17, 18. 18 points of damage.
Okay.
How's that one looking? And I need...
It sounds like peanut brittle, but it's somehow still moving.
Okay, well, then I'm going to... I would say I need a con save, but probably not after... Because I need a con save to see if they're stunned till the start of their next turn.
Got a nat 16.
Alright, they pass then. So, then finally, she is going to use a... she'll finish off with a Brain Buster.
Oh boy.
Which you see Umbra just, so just tombstone them and then pick them up and lift them, feet standing straight up in the air, pick them up, and then drop them on the ground.
Ow.
Yeah, and you should see the video I put for that. It is particularly ow.
This kobold looks like Courage the Cowardly Dog when he's been beat up a whole bunch, as you do this.
That is a 23 to hit.
The things I do for dead. It's just dead.
Alright, it's just dead? Alright.
It had 9 hit points, but I'm sure you can do more than that.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can only do minimum. I can do it 6, 7. I can do actually. If I roll a 1, I do actually will not kill them. I rolled a 3, so it's dead. Just kind of drops it, and is that all 3 of the There's 3 casters, right?
Yeah, 2 of the casters are down, and 1 of the shield ones is down.
And yeah, that's her turn.
Okay. After your turn, it's their turn. Let's see here. What are they gonna do? You know what? The one nerd that has not been hurt yet is like, You do not want to hurt me. I am adorable. As I need a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no, Umbra's
No.
weakness. That is a 17.
Okay, you are not charmed.
Just the idea of her. She would have advantage too if it was charm person, but oh well.
And the
Right.
and the other one,
Nice.
shoots a chromatic orb of fire at Eddie. Just like has the dimed out, and it like spins a little spiral of fire, and it shoots it, and it like curves like a curveball around everything else, right towards Eddie.
Bend in it.
And that 18 for a dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
Tracie's fetch instinct goes in.
I just realized you got like a wolf character and a character made of bones in the party.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Well, no,
think...
is he? I mean, Barkley has that issue with Bork.
Yeah, there's a reason he doesn't like dogs. Let's see. There it is. I didn't expect it to actually hit, so I didn't have the spell up. I never use it. All right.
Chromatic Orb is fun, though.
You take a whopping... Do they got any modifiers? Let me double check.
No.
Yeah, you take 13 fire damage. That's the chromatic orb hits you.
Okay. I'm down to exactly 111.
And then the shield guys go. And they... How many of them are left? I think only one of them died. Yeah, the other ones
only
haven't
one
even
of
been hurt. So they kind of form a wall around the Legion. I guess 2 of them do.
One way.
And one goes over to whip Umbra, since Umbra's in the back. Your group's kind of flanking theirs, and they don't like that. And the
You've
other
managed
two,
to outflank them with 2 people.
and the other 2 are gonna attack Legion.
Do I get the opportunity attack on the one that moves to?
They are
Umbra?
10 feet away from you, Hera.
Hmm.
They're using they're using whips. Remember?
And because they're next to each other, they use their pack tactics to have advantage on the roll if they didn't have it already.
They had it already.
Double advantage.
Okay, so that makes that first attack a nat 20
Oof.
because advantage. The other one definitely misses. A 14, no, 13 would definitely miss. And a dirty 20. So you get hit with a crit and a normal attack in Legion. Now let me see if their crit does anything extra. And of course it does. So, their crit, you take a whopping, because it's a whip.
I really want whip to be a good weapon in this, but you have to work so hard to make it decent.
There's a variant feat where it makes it a d6.
Yeah,
Which I
it
like.
definitely needs that.
Well, that's not, it's like homebrew, but...
It definitely needs the d6 as a normal damage.
So you take a whopping 7 slashing damage from the whip. That was the crit.
Which
And
is
the-
half because I am raging.
So you take 3. And then the other attack, you take 1.
So you
Because,
take
it's,
1
because
damage.
it's halved.
Oh
It
no!
would have been 3.
Oh no. Cat. That would have been half of Cat's character's HP in 2E.
The shield one comes up and it goes to defend with the last nerd, and because the nerd's nearby, it gets advantage on its whip against Umbra. A 19.
Miss.
Wow. Okay.
21 AC.
It goes. Wow. Okay.
That was a really good attack, and it still missed.
It's just like I just picture it just whipping and just bouncing off Umbra's abs.
Tracie's turn.
Tracie's turn? Okay, cool.
Wait, did was my turn missed?
It might have been. Yes, it
Do you wanna-
was. I am sorry. Legion, I needed a dexterity saving throw because I think you're the only one that hasn't had one for the webs.
Nope. I think that is a fail. That is a 9 total.
You are restrained. So that was your turn.
No.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm gonna use my action to unrestrain myself, because I think against web I can use strength when I'm restrained once by it, so I can.
Webbing.
Fight
Each creature
free.
starts its turn in the webs. Must make a dexterity saving throw. On a
Yep,
fail, they are
action.
restrained as long as they remain in the webs or unless they break free. If you are restrained, you can use the action to do a strength check against it. And if you make it, you are no longer restrained. or you can catch it on fire.
Like Tracie did.
Mm-hmm.
Intentionally, totally.
The problem is you would also take that fire damage.
Oh no. Nah,
But,
I'm
yeah,
just
you
gonna...
can strength check.
Oh wait, if I set my sword on fire with a bonus action, that would burn the web away, right?
Not unless that fire would innately deal damage to things around you, no?
Okay, then not.
Sorry.
Oh well, I'm just breaking free then.
Want to break free?
That is a 21.
Want to break free.
You easily break out of it. Unfortunately, took your full action to do so.
Yep, I use my bonus action to ignite the Wyvern Ignition.
Okay, we'll say to add to the style, because you broke free with the strength check, it does burn away the webs as you rip them off, as it's all happening simultaneously. And then do you move at all?
I mean, I have two perfectly fine kobolds right there, ready for the taking, so I don't.
Okay.
I just move in range with them. I close the distance because they're probably a little bit away from me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then it is Tracie's turn.
All right. Am I far away from anybody, or
Have
do
you
I have them right in my...
have you moved
I
yet?
did. No, I haven't.
Okay, the nearest one are the two with the shields near Legion, which is about 20 feet away.
That's more than doable.
Further away, Umbra has a shield one and a nerd one, and they're about 40 feet away.
Okay. Let's see. I think I'm gonna just run up, just bound, or like. Sorry, there's a whole lot here. I've not played either one of these classes. Plus, I'm 17th level. You gotta give me like 1 second.
Yeah,
sorry.
You're fine.
Okay, so.
That's the reason I wanted to do this, so people can actually play them.
Perfect. Still reeling from the damage from my weapon misfiring, it decides to glitch, and it hurts me as I'm doing a Blood Hunter Rite of the Storm. I take my character level 1 damage, putting me down to 50 HP. This is a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
And... Oh, no, I typed that wrong. And as a result... I'm imbuing my laser bow with a little extra lightning damage.
Ooh.
And because there's so much to keep track of, the right die.
So you turn Super Saiyan 2, and you fire your bow.
Yes, and I'm firing my bow. My bow just it deals an additional 1d4 lightning damage now.
Nice.
And
What is your target as VATS
my
comes
target.
up? Are you aiming for the nerd, or are you aiming for one of the 3 shields?
I'm gonna aim for. Is the nerd hurt?
The nerd is hurt.
I'm gonna go ahead and try to get one shot off on that nerd real quick.
Oh, sorry, there's 2 nerds. One is hurt, one is not. I'm sorry, I forgot about one.
No, you get. I'll go ahead and try to hit the hurt one real quick.
Okay.
11 plus 12 is a 23. Can I assume a 23 hits?
Yes, definitely.
All right, we'll go
The
ahead
second
and roll.
you said plus 12, I'm like, oh boy, you hit.
We'll go ahead and roll a little damage for that. That's 5. 5 plus 2 fire means a 7. Oh,
Yep.
Actually, it's 7 fire and total of 10, with 3 of it being lightning and 7 of it being fire.
Okay. That kobold is still up.
All right, and we'll go ahead and try to shoot it again.
All right.
I rolled a natural 18, so I feel like I definitely hit it.
Yep. I like how they're like, oh, we're gonna scale this depending on the difficulty level of the players. We'll just have kobolds at tier 4.
I mean, kobolds are fun at tier 4.
11 shocking fiery damage.
All right. You do the first shot, and it's just like you hit it, and it like goes to fall down, and its little arm comes up, and it's like, I'm still okay. And then the second arrow goes, instead.
Heck yeah. So
And
yep, that's all I do.
okay. After Tracie is Eddie Maiden. Now there's
Okay,
only one
since-
nerd and 3 uninjured shield guys.
Okay, since I had flown behind all of them, I'm actually going to scoot up to 15 feet behind the ones that are fighting Legion. I'm going to hold up my musket with a 3rd level spell. I need both of them to make dexterity saves as razors of necrotic laced bones shoot out of my musket.
Oh, that is awesome and brutal. Let's see what they got. Dex saves?
Yes, dex save DC 18.
12 and 11 would definitely fail then.
Okay, so that's 11 necrotic each
Ooh, okay.
and 13 piercing. And because that's 3rd level, I would normally take 6 points of necrotic damage, but that actually heals me 6 points of necrotic.
Nice.
Ooh, I like that synergy.
Yeah, you gotta love that broken restless mechanic.
Yep.
Reminds me of a certain restless who had a possessed electric guitar, and the ghost critted on their attack and healed him like 30 over his max HP.
30 HP, yeah.
It was great.
It was hilarious. The cat forgot about it completely.
Don't you just love when you get the Uber heal?
It was just like, oh no, I think the guitar is cursed, and then he's just like, I don't know, I feel great.
I never felt better.
That's what I said. I never felt better.
Yep.
Love
I have
that.
a really good memory for shit like that, so.
And that's
So, did either of them fall or no?
no, these are hardy little warriors.
I'm just beating the shit out of the nerds.
But you hurt them pretty good with that.
Okay, right, and because that wasn't a regular attack, Hunter's Mark doesn't count. Is the one who I Hunter's Mark still alive?
Yes.
Okay, good. I'm actually then going to use the rest of my flying move, because they're now engaged, to just engage them both from behind as well.
One of them says in Draconic, Nani.
Nani?
Omae wa shinderu.
Nani.
Which gives Legion automatic advantage.
Nice. So, after Eddie, we loop back around to Umbra.
Well, there's a kobold in front of me, right? There's a nerd.
You got a nerd and you got a shield nerd.
A nerd and a whippy boy. All right. Well, the nerd first. As she grabs the nerd and suplexes him. That'll be a 19 to hit.
Yep.
Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 points of damage.
Okay. You hear a satisfying crunch,
Perfect.
and it stops moving. As it was completely uninjured, and then you just hear one punch, or one just suplex, I guess.
And then, how close is it? The shield one is 10 feet away from me.
I'll say it's now right next to you because you moved up.
Okay, then I will. Well, time to give it a ride too. I'm gonna give it a. First, I'll give it. Yeah, I'll give it a face breaker.
Okay. As you go to attack,
Mhm.
what'd you get to hit?
A 26 to hit.
The camera leers in on the kobold with the shield, and all of a sudden he gets like highly detailed, and he's got like anime triangle angry eyes.
Yep.
And you just hear him speaking in Draconic, saying, "Foolish wrestler, you do not understand who you're fighting. I have over 21 confirmed kills." And just grab him and just go to do your move.
Oh,
So yeah, more or less, like I said, she picks him up on her shoulders and then just drops his face onto her knee.
It immediately goes from serious, deep voice, anime voice to back to kobold voice, and he's like, "Hacks! I call hacks!" As you just knock him down.
And yeah, so that'll do 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I get to make an unarmed attack with that as part of that same action. 19 to hit.
Definitely hits.
2 damage plus 5. 7, 8, 9. 9 points of damage.
Okay.
How's it looking?
Still doing pretty good, actually.
All right. And then she will...
I think these are actually the strongest kobolds in 5th edition.
Yes. As written, yeah, they're the strongest one.
What, are these swobolds?
These are swobolds, yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
She'll give it a suplex.
Okay. Oh, yeah, it also is like, I must warn you, my challenge rating is 1. You don't stand a chance.
Don't stand a ghost of a chance. As she picks him up and just terps him around. I'm assuming that a 16 on the die is going to hit.
Yeah.
So
You're fudging your rolls! You're fudging your rolls!
I have to roll. I have a plus 11 to hit, so I don't think I can hit this very easily.
I
So,
point up at my level
7,
right above
8,
my
9,
head.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19 points of damage.
Okay.
Stop
How
grieving,
does it look?
newbies.
It is... I am still alive!
All right, bonus action.
No, way!
28 to hit.
That is...
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 points of damage.
Okay, that was 10 more than its total health. So it's dead.
Had to get cocky and say you're still alive.
Hey, Dad.
Scotty, just wait. I have action surge saved up.
Oh, this is gonna be good. Alright, so that's Umbra's turn.
Yeah, that's Umbra's turn.
Legion.
Yeah, Legion has 2 right in front of her, right?
Yeah, that's all that's left.
Alright, let's go to town on them, I guess. Also,
You will have automatic advantage
Mm-hmm.
since
Oh,
Eddie's
you're-
flanking them.
Oh, wait, no.
No,
Fifth
you don't play with
edition,
flanking rules.
they don't have flanking.
We don't
It's
play
an
with
extra-
flanking rules in
it's
5e.
an
It's an
extra
optional rule, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I find, at least for me,
And
I
to
don't
be
run...
fair, you don't need it.
Yeah.
No,
Flanking rules just make it even easier in 5e, because 5e is already really easy.
I have
mode,
advantage anyway because I'm a barbarian,
Yeah.
and when I'm not attacking recklessly, what am I doing?
Tanking a shit ton of damage and jumping off of a building.
Does a 17 hit?
It's still surviving with 3 teeth and a smile.
Yes. While killing a
After a
cat,
cat.
yes, you hit.
All right. That is. One moment.
Oh lord.
The whirring engine of the sword will.
31
away.
damage, slashing.
Okay. The kobold is just like, wow, that was a tough hit last time, but I have to manage. My Lich Master is relying on me. And then it just like does the like foreboding kanji, and like and Legion is somehow taking up like 90% of the screen, and the kobold's like 10% at the bottom, as you're like getting ready for your swing. Dead.
Yeah, she does like the Dark Souls 3 weapon art, and there's like this extra diegetic sound,
Yes.
the boom, before you activate the weapon art. Okay, the other one is catching the next attack. That's a 17 on the die, so that hits.
Mm-hmm.
And
Actually, wait. Let me double check. Oh yeah, it is. Okay.
17 on the die, I have a plus 7 to hit.
Oh, 17 on the die. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I have plus 7 to hit with the when I attack with Great
Recklessly.
Weapon Master.
Okay.
When I attack with Great Weapon Master. So that is
High level characters, eh?
28 damage, slashing, and no wait, I can reroll that. And 7 fire damage.
Okay. It was dead before the fire damage.
Okay. Ooh.
You just cremated it.
Burn.
She does like the weapon art, and then does like the typical Dark Souls like double swing attack, and then she adds another one for style because I use my bonus action to make another attack against the air. Because I can make another attack because of Great Weapon Master.
There is one more, isn't there?
No, that was it.
No.
Oh, that's the last
that was
one.
it.
Nice.
Went from 8 kobolds to no bolds.
No balls.
Jeez.
The kids.
And then
the
very
kids,
stylishly at the end, she like deactivates her weapon, puts it back on her back, and just
As you do your victory animation, there's like a brief pause of silence, and then all the kids are like, "Yay! Oh, that was so cool! Yay!
All right.
Violence! We love violence! Yay!"
So yeah, Umbra will kind of put the hammer. She had the hammer put in her bag, and then walks over to the kids and says, "All right, let's get you out of here. Then we'll beat up the Lich."
Have any of you seen the Lich?
That's my aunt. This is one little siren.
hi.
Runs up and hugs you.
Oh,
I hug her back.
As all of you have above 10 strength, right?
Yeah.
I have 8 strength.
Okay,
I have
everyone but Tracie can easily remove these cuffs off the children.
yeah.
Yeah.
Tracie just sits there as we all just rip this metal just in pieces.
I give her, by the way, I give her my great axe. To defend herself.
I'm gonna have
Wait,
her roll a strength check.
Wait, who's grabbing a great axe?
She's giving the great axe to her niece.
Niece.
Okay.
You give it to her, and she goes to lean back, and she looks like she's about to fall over, and she actually takes her foot and braces, and then she holds it in the air triumphantly, and everyone's like, "Yeah!"
Yeah.
As she rolled a nat 20.
Also, Hera, in the chat, Ader just wrote,
I saw
it's a
him
trap,
in the
stabbed the kid. One of my players recently in Strahd stabbed a child because they panicked and then forgot about it. So, go ahead. Sorry.
Someone was gonna ask something?
Yeah, you're going to say something, George?
Well, I had wanted to know if any of them had seen the Lich.
Yeah, the lich is further in the cave.
Okay, I'm gonna Could I technically do this? Cast old friends on them so that I look just like the Lich? Basically, skim their
it's the
mind for his
Lich.
appearance and make myself.
Run away!
I turn into the Lich.
Umbra suplexes the Lich. I'm kidding.
Yes, he eats the lich.
You saw it was me.
You're
Yes.
pretty sure the kids are not friends with the lich.
Yeah.
So you can
I
eat
was
those
just going to
bones.
say, maybe if one of the kobolds had lived.
You turn
Let's
into Legion.
Turn into Legion. Nice.
Okay.
Fine. Here, let me go forward first. I have an idea.
Or Umbra just like, or I can just do this, and she turns invisible.
Oh, okay.
The lich,
Yeah.
the lich put some kind of thing on the door, so people can't get through.
Okay. Hey kiddos, this is a really dangerous
Hold
place
on.
for you to...
I got an axe.
Except for you. You can stay. We'll need you.
Just leave the kid. Let them get out of here.
Ow.
I think.
No,
I'll-
that's what I
I'll-
was going to do.
I'll lead everybody down the mountain, and I'll beat anything with my
yeah.
axe.
Umbra also, look like there's another like capable looking kid here?
All of them look like they have this. All their ability scores are 10,
Okay, well,
and they have
she'll
4 HP.
She'll drop. She'll pull out her. So she's currently invisible. So everyone just sees a warhammer. Not a warhammer. Yeah, a warhammer appear out of like thin air. It says, "Who wants this?"
Ooh, 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 me!
Sorry, not a warhammer.
As you
a
just see,
sledgehammer.
like the camera is not panned low enough to see the child because they're too short.
Oh.
But you just see a Lunari pup just hopping in the air. Ooh,
Yeah,
me!
all right.
Ooh, ooh, me! Ooh, me!
Umbra will walk over and just place the sledgehammer in the hand of the kid.
Strength check.
Just so Umbra knows,
It's just pinned to the ground.
Eddie knows where she is the entire time, even though she's
Good.
invisible.
Nice. True sight or something?
I can...
Just
Umbra, I
imagine-
can smell you.
You can't give her that.
The little
It's not
Lunari,
safe.
the little Lunari kid's like,
It's a great accident.
can't breathe.
Umbra will pick it up again.
Alright,
Train yourself a little more, and then you'll be able to use it.
Aww.
kids...
I'll
Like
leave
I
it
was-
for you. I'll leave it for you though when I come back. Okay.
Yay!
Alright, kids, this is a very dangerous place for you to be. We don't want you to get hurt, so if all of you could follow my pets here, Hati and Skull, they will lead you back down to the village, and my astral animal and my familiar, just, these wolves. Just like if y'all would follow them, that'd be
They're astral. They're not actual wolves.
Okay. Never. I thought. Okay, I
No,
thought my
I'm-
familiar was an actual wolf.
I'm asking. Do you,
Oh,
you have
I
find
would-
familiar?
yes,
Okay, so that one's actually tangible.
Yes.
Legion's niece, was it, or was it a nephew?
Mhm.
Yes.
Niece.
Niece, carrying the great axe, gets on to your familiar's back, and it nat 20 on animal handling, and goes, and we ride
Yes.
into the night.
Yes.
And boom.
You can
Wait,
see
wait.
Legion standing there, like wiping a tear out of her face. That's my niece.
Wait, I take my whip real quick. I'm just like, here, Hati, and just make a makeshift little bridle for the kid.
And yeah, with that, Umbra's like, all right, so only one of you can see her, but Umbra like, all right, guys, let's go.
This kid has a
Also,
bright.
the idea.
Here,
of
let me go
a-
first.
The kid has
I'm
a,
invisible.
the kid has a bright
Yeah.
future.
And you're
I like to roll stealth.
yeah, you're also very loud. I'm gonna
Excuse
stealth
you.
as well.
Umbra will also stealth.
You'll all hear a from the narrator as you move up.
What's up?
A string of bright lights hangs next to the door. You must go inside and settle the score. No handle or knob can be seen at all. There must be something about these lights on the wall. Remove the wrong bulb. No, that's a young child. Remove the wrong bulb. A young child yells. That's how you get in. That's where the Lich dwells. Why did I just rhyme? That was weird. And then he just leaves. And that handout that I put into Discord,
Yeah.
and I also put at the very beginning here, for those of you that were here early in the Zoom chat, is the lights on the wall.
Up 3 messages or so.
What?
It should be a Google
The
Drive.
wrong
link.
bulb.
Yeah.
Kalran Legion.
Wait,
Up higher.
I know an
Let's see,
easy
let's
way
see.
to do this.
Well, I rolled
Just
a,
remove one at a time.
I rolled a 19
Go for it,
to
then.
stealth.
I don't think we need to really worry about stealth right now because there's a door in the way.
I'm
You
gonna.
still can't get through the door.
I'm pasting the
Oh.
link
I'm
again.
gonna try
in
and just-
Zoom.
I'm gonna take one bulb out at a time, put it back, and just keep doing that, going down the line.
Okay.
Wait,
I think
Actually-
there's big consequences to doing.
You
the
know
one
what?
bu-
Yeah.
actually,
take out
I
the green
just
bulb.
saw something.
And as you take out the green bulb, you are shocked as you take a bit of damage from this.
And why do you think Umbra went? Okay, you want to do that? Go for it.
You take 15 lightning damage as you take out the very first bulb, the green one.
Alright,
On the picture, I'm assuming the at the very
On the
bottom.
top.
Or on the top, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put that one back.
Now, you guys can actually try to solve this puzzle, or we can do like perception checks or investigation checks.
I would like to do a
I'm gonna do.
Hold on, just wait. Jordan. Let I go first.
okay. I would like to
Yeah.
do a perception check to see what all I can see around
And
here,
Okay.
and I'm
I'm
using.
gonna investigate it.
Okay.
Actually, can I
Go on.
smell? Can I listen and smell for anything in the room in general? That would be helpful. Just
Okay, so you're not on the cable. You're not trying to perceive things on the cable specifically or the door. You're like the room, the toy workshop.
the room in general. Just see if I can find out anything connected to this that might be any help.
Okay, roll away.
All right, and my heightened senses gives me advantage on this one
Mm-hmm.
since I'm using hearing and smell.
I just rolled for my perception, and I'll hold off and wait for.
I crit. That's a nat 20 plus my perception is a plus 9, so I have 29.
Okay, you notice that all of you somehow did not trigger a bunch of crossbow bolt traps set up in the room. They're like foot triggers that you all coincidentally did not go anywhere near, because the kobolds, of course, weren't near it. And it looks like if you would have stepped on the pressure plate, the crossbow would fire. There are about
Okay.
four of those. Oh, and you also notice all these toys are made of cedar wood, aka they're really crappy wooden toys.
They must smell good though, because I love the smell.
Oh
of
yeah,
cedar.
they smell great.
So George, I assume you got a nat 20 from your reaction earlier.
No, but I got a total of a 30 on my investigation.
Oh, that's all.
I got a nat 20 on my perception, so
It
which
zooms
is
in.
27.
It zooms in on the bony hand of Eddie as we get like a CSI zoom in. And it's got like the forensics look on it and
Enhance.
stuff. Yeah, and you notice that there are two different patterns on the string of lights, and since you actually got so high, the pattern one starts with you just figure it out. But essentially, they word it really difficult. The odd numbered bulbs are a repeating pattern that follow
Yeah.
the sequence green, blue, yellow, red from start to finish.
Yeah.
Pattern 2, which is the even numbered bulbs, is the pattern red, white, green from start to finish. And you notice that the red, white, green pattern, there is a blue in there that should not be there. And you remove that bulb with that investigation check.
You know what's funny?
Hmm.
I was just checking exactly that
Yeah.
out as you explained it.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, oh wait, is there like a
So-
jumping pattern
So
basically?
Eddie, you easily just that blue one you know for sure, and you just eat. And as you remove the odd bulb that should not be there, I believe the door opens.
Ooh.
It should, or at least it unlocks. Oh no, here it is.
Okay.
Here it is. The narrator's talks. The door slides wide open with a groan and a grind, an unraveled and strange scene unexpected to find. In one corner stood a tall Christmas tree, decorated with horrors that would make most folks flee. A stack of wrapped presents sat underneath. On a wall hung some bones in the shape of a wreath. A slim figure stood there in red Christmas clothes, white fur on his collar, bells, and toes. The Lich turns around with a glare and a grin. "Foolish mortals," he growls, "there's no way you can win." His green grin grew wider as his yellow eyes glowed, his fist filled with fire about to explode. He cackled like crazy. He giggled with glee. "Once I claim your souls, you will never be free." The tree tipped and knocked over the gifts that were all stacked. As the bells on him jingled, the Lich then attacked.
Nice.
That is
All right,
great.
roll for initiative, I assume then.
Did you want to do? Were you were about to say something, Eddie? I'm sorry.
No. Oh no, I had been going. We're gonna go into stealth, but then you done that. I hadn't been able to say. I wasn't saying anything as you were speaking.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it was like, yeah, we should probably go in here sneakily. Door just opens on its own, and this happens. Essentially,
Also, Umbra is still invisible.
we rolled initiative
Yeah.
again, and of course, when he's stuck in a pinch. Actually, I don't know how I was gonna rhyme that.
I say,
So rolling at 20, easy as a cinch.
so,
On the last initiative, when it's all said and done, of course the Lich gets a nat 1.
and I rolled a nat 20 on mine. I rolled a 19 and a 20 on my last initiative roll.
So what's Umbra's?
30.
Wow. Okay.
How do you have plus 10?
Eddie.
Because I have the alert perk.
What does Eddie have?
14
Okay.
for
And
initiative.
Tracie.
I rolled a 19, and do you mind if I ask a quick question about melee, since my character is a melee character?
Yeah, sure.
Both of my classes specify I can use Dex instead of Strength for melee, and I took the Tiger's Eye magic thing, so it buffs my melee to 1d8 plus 2 plus Strength. Could that be plus Dex instead because of my classes, or is it just statically the magic item?
I will allow Dex.
Okay, cool. Thanks. Yeah, but I got a 19 if I didn't already say it. Sorry.
You're fine. In Legion, I think is the last one.
You got
16. No, 18.
Wow, everybody got
Total.
pretty good rolls, of course, when the Lich rolls a 1. So, this is actually a fairly small room as you go in to meet the Lich's impending doom.
Yes.
Umbra, you are first. The Lich is 10 feet away from the door.
Oh boy. The Lich is fucked up as Umbra is still, like I said, invisible
As
too.
the Lich is 10 feet away from the door and looks at you and says, "Be gone before I make you no more."
Yeah, Umbra's gonna just walk over to the Lich, get behind, and just suplex time.
Ow! You go up behind the Lich, and the Lich comes up and says, "Ow, son of a bitch."
30 to hit.
You hit.
I'm gonna be really sorry. This is gonna take a long time because that is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Umbra gets a
18 points of
30, which is
damage.
definitely a hit, which causes the Lich to be in quite a fit.
18 damage for the first attack.
Okay.
That's a nat 1.
Oh no.
There we go. It had to happen
Suplex
at some
yourself.
How much damage would you do normally? That's how much you do to yourself.
point. All right, I'll suplex myself. She's fine with that. Here, I'll roll for it. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 points of damage to me. I'm still at 200 HP.
As you go to do suplex and you roll a nat 1, the Lich says, "Oh, this is going to be fun."
Third suplex. Nat 20.
Oh no! This is the Lich as you hit him into the artificial snow.
And the roll on the die for the crit is a 19.
Alright, max damage plus damage on top.
So 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 20. So it'll be 27. And plus rolling these dice 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to action surge.
Alright.
I'll just start rolling 2 attacks at once for that.
You all hear much of a jingle as getting smashed is poor Kris Kringle.
So that is a 29 and a 27.
Yeah, both hit.
All right. I'm doing 2 attacks at once for this. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
As Umbra uses an action surge,
47.
she's getting
damage
ready
with that.
for the Lich Purge. I know.
And
37.
her final attack, yes, 37. Does a 17 hit.
17 I don't think does.
All right. And my bonus action.
Oh, 17 just hits.
Okay. And then bonus action is 23. So I have to roll 3 of these now. Oh, that's the 2 ones. So that's going to be low damage. 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 points of damage.
I assume all this is considered magical.
Yes, all of it is magic.
Just wanted to confirm. I was pretty sure it was.
So Omen just tosses this Lich around for 6 suplexes.
You dealt 21 damage on the low damage one.
That was with 2 of them. Like Hera, I used
okay.
I'm doubling up all my attacks because I'm doing 6.
Ridiculously giant red kanji appears, and it's like ultimate technique. Sextuplet suplex.
Technically I did 7, but I
Sexplex.
suplexed myself.
Septplex. There we go.
Sepulplex. Sounds like a villain.
My next character will be Sepulplex, don't worry.
Alright, that's my turn.
His dream is to do 7 suplexes in 6 seconds.
Also, I just realized that is less than a suplex per second.
Yes, it is.
So Omen and Umbra just
This
did
looks like a upside down, like a reverse spin dash from Sonic the Hedgehog, essentially.
It's a little bit like that scene in the end of Avengers with Hulk and Loki.
Yes.
Tracie is intimidated by Umbra,
Everybody is intimidated by Umbra, let's be
but
honest.
also turned on.
I mean,
green
look at her.
text comes up on the right side of the screen in bracket parentheses and says everyone's intimidated by that.
Tracie will remember this.
Everyone
Alright.
will remember this. Tracie's turn.
Okay.
As
Tracie's
the,
turn.
as the Lich is up and you notice like a few teeth missing, he's like, "Dah."
All right. Let's see. Trying to think. All right. So I'm going to drink the other one of those potions you gave me,
Okay.
and it's whatever.
Do you mind if
Did-
I
didn't
average
say-
it?
Yes, average it. If it averages, it'll likely
Average
full
will be
heal me.
45.
Oh, I'm at full health. And
Scotty, you might want to use its legendary actions if it has any.
Yeah,
as my interaction, I'll just tighten the shield on my arm. Just
it's getting to that.
and buffing my AC a little bit more. Just put the shield on my arm, and as my what the word is it? Gonna do my blood maledict to Rite of the Storm, and my hands count as weapons. So my recast starts glitching out, and fuck. Wait, the rating went up, so she can say fuck. So yeah,
it's R now.
It's R. Okay, cool. So I have blood maledict in my hands, gonna take that damage, and they will also deal extra lightning damage next round.
I'll just be right back. Okay.
Okay.
I figure that I won't be.
And-
I'll be back before the Lich goes. So.
And that is my turn.
Okay. The Lich was gonna legendary on Umbra, but
Oof.
um,
And it'll be 2 turns before I attack, because I gotta transform too.
you know what? I'll roll for it, and we'll wait.
Alright.
To come back. So the Lich shoots a ray of frost as one of its legendary actions at Umbra. What has it got to hit? Oh, okay. Hey, he came back just in time.
Perfect.
The Lich was going to use its legendary action at the end of Tracie's turn to cast a cantrip, Ray of Frost, at you with a 29 to hit.
That's definitely a hit. Yep.
You take 18 cold damage,
All right. So I take
and your speed is reduced by 10.
9 cold damage because I'm resistant to cold,
Mm-hmm.
and my speed is reduced. All right. So I'm moving at 30 feet now.
Yep. And then after Tracie is Legion.
Legion rages and then runs at the barbarian, her sword ready to hit him.
Mm-hmm.
Reckless attacking, nat 20.
Okay.
Poor Lich. She's just getting smashed.
Confirmed with a nat 20.
Okay. So what's your max damage?
So it is just the dice, right?
What would if normally a normal attack, if somehow you rolled max damage on all the damage dice, what would it be?
Oops. 31.
Okay, the Lich takes 62. Since you rolled nat 20 twice, I'll say it's double max.
Yeah. Oof.
That is not just the dice, though. That is... Oh, wait. On a normal crit, I add 2 more extra dice to that.
This is what you
Because I
call
have
an
brutal critical.
exploding
As
crit.
Hera says on a crit, the Lich is like, "Oh, what the shit." So how much would that be? Because it was 31.
Yeah.
Also,
so-
you also add your bonuses to that too, Hera. If you didn't.
that would be 12 extra damage.
So it would have been 43 at max damage, normally.
Yeah.
So you deal 84 damage. How do you end it? I'm so
Okay.
sorry, Eddie.
So
At least you helped, Eddie. We're proud of you.
Legion pulls off her sword, runs at him, and then just begins to slide basically low and starts to ignite the jet engines, and then just like at the last moment cuts up and just like slits him once like from the bottom to the top is like just as she like goes up, and she's like, I don't know, like 10, 12 feet in the air, and wanted to like then just pummel down on her again, and sees that well, it's already done, and then she just lands.
Giant kanji shows up for Legion, and it says secret technique. Fuck you, Lich.
Looks like his plan went dead wrong. Or I could always say two. Looks like his plan hit a dead end.
You're not sure if it's because you did over 50% of its total health over top of its max health of damage from that single strike, or if it's just because it's a lich, but its body disintegrates, and all it's left is the hat and the beard, the fake Santa beard.
I think I would have killed it anyway.
And he grabs it.
Oh, yeah,
Hey, there's a bunch of presents under the Christmas tree.
Well,
Maybe you
let's
should
get them to
open
the
them.
town.
I think we should definitely open these presents. Something tells me we might want to. I don't know why.
Are we still in initiative?
No.
Okay,
The
well,
Lich is very dead.
That lich got two
Well-
shot. Well, two
well,
turn.
One rounded.
I go werewolf like I was still gonna go.
Eddie
over
puts
there.
on the hat and beard.
Yeah, okay.
And
Got
he
to
looks
make
really
one
weird.
legendary action.
The lich uses its legendary action as it dies to be like,
Fuck
It
you guys.
disappears.
No, Scotty, you could have been perfect. The Lich uses a legendary action after he dies to just say simply, "Fuck you guys."
So I go over there and just
Yes.
completely destroy a present, dog, just mauling it open style.
as you maul it open, there's robes inside.
Is what?
There are robes inside.
Robes? I'd sniff it and just until I just get under it and just like, it's like on my face like so.
As you put it on, it feels like something an archmagi would wear.
Ooh. Oh, Umbra starts opening some present too.
It is a robe of archmagi.
Eddie will unwrap a present.
Yeah, Umbra will as well.
Okay, let me look up some things real quick.
Oops, the Archmage. Nice.
You find under the Christmas tree. Robes of Archmagi from that one present. Another present, you see there's a white marble, lavender and green ellipsoid stone.
This looks like a nerd thing. Umbra hands it to Tracie.
Tracie just
It
like
kind of
sort
floats there as you had it in your hand. It like floats like an inch above your palm of your hand.
This looks like a nerd thing. Gives to Tracie.
looking at it with my feral dog horn, just like. Mechanically speaking, you're supposed to be fully there, but
It's more
Tracie-
fun. It's more fun this way.
no, Tracie's still fully there. She's just a hacking furry.
Yeah. Mood.
So
Woo?
you would know because you guys are high enough level. You Arcana checks. This is a ion stone of greater absorption. You can use when you have this attuned to yourself. You can use your reaction to cancel spell of 8th level or lower.
Jesus. So now what you're saying, Scotty, is at some point we're going to have to do a level 20 one-shot with these characters, with these ridiculous items?
Yeah. Also, once the stone is canceled 50 levels worth of spells, it burns out. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's scary.
But this is a brand spanking new one, so it has the 50 out of 50.
I give it back to Umbra.
Puts it in her bag.
I'm just rolling around in this fucking robes. These robes of Archmagi now smell like dog.
Nice. But yeah, no, I guess we'll open well, let's just say... let's just open the rest of them then. We might as well, right?
They are
Yeah.
they are coincidentally somehow all labeled, like each one has your name on it. And there's like just enough that there's like one present each.
Hey.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So did I already open my gift?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I open one too then.
Legion. You open one and you see what appears to be like a gem scene lens. And as you go to look inside it, you just see through it in the room there is a ghost, and he's got rattling chains. He's like, I am ghost of your past. Woo.
A woo.
A woo.
Oh, it's a Winari
woo?
ghost. Defragger ghost.
It is, and this is a gem of seeing. Okay, when you have it up, it's true sight, 150 feet.
Nice.
And you go to throw that over your shoulder probably pretty quickly, and it shatters into bajillion pieces because you don't care about that. As you see a even more giant and magical monster hunter sword.
I picture it being wrapped in like a present.
Mm-hmm. It's
All
like
right.
it's really poorly wrapped. Like some of the spikes of whatever the creature is fully exposed. It's +2. You'll be your weapon +2.
All right,
Essentially.
guys.
Oh, nice.
We should head back to the town then.
What about Freddy?
Go for your present then.
Yeah,
It said
I said I
the
open a
present.
present.
Yeah.
Inside.
Give
Let me
him
see.
a wad of skeleton control or something like that. Get a backing band.
You see a snow globe.
I pick it up.
And inside you see it appears to be the little village at the bottom of the mountain. Whovale.
I give it a bit of a shake.
You feel like if you were tuned, something really bad would have happened. But it does feel quite snowy and stuff, and it feels very magical and powerful. And
I'm gonna
if you
hold
use an
on to
action to
this.
shake it, it might do something really powerful.
All right.
I'm gonna keep this.
Umbra will look at this. Let's return back to the village then. Tell them that we've slayed the Lich.
I'm just wearing these robes like, what?
Go, Tracie. Go for a walk.
Oh, and the very last gift.
Okay.
We'll say there was an extra gift or something.
We head back to the
you
town.
you see a +3 bobsled.
Ooh, perfect. Hey guys, we got
Hey.
something to ride in style.
I imagine there's more gifts like for the kids and everything, and the rest of the village. So we pack them
No,
onto
there's
the
not.
bobsled. No, they
We'll
are.
just so Umbra will get the sleigh. And hey, Tracie, you want to pull this?
And Tracie will walk over to you. Yes, I'm pretty sure you will have known Tracie well enough to know that the ribbon around her belt is a
Choker.
deadly accessory. So, okay, that too. It's sort of a whip, so you can just sort of create a.
She also has Umbra also has rope, and there's a
Okay,
couple.
rope.
I say you know that this. I told you this about my character. Always
yeah,
having
yeah.
rope and that. So yeah, she'll lash like, all right, guys, let's get going.
Lash me up. All right, cool. I know my form technically only lasts for 10 minutes, but do you think we could rule of cool me so I can get him all the way to the village?
We'll say it was a
Wait,
Christmas
who has an
miracle.
inspiration to use?
It doesn't.
We'll
Let's-
say,
let's-
we'll
let's-
say
let's
it was
stop.
a Christmas miracle as you stay in that form all the way down.
I say we'll just use all the rest of our inspiration to make it happen.
As you arrive, you are greeted as heroes by the villagers. The parents embrace their children and cheer to the party. A holiday celebration is set in motion as Christmas has been saved. The villagers go around decorating the town, cooking delicious holiday treats, indulging in festive beverages, and singing seasonal songs. A grand feast is held in honor of all of you, and at the celebration, you are presented with a thank you gift, as each of you is gifted a sweater.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh. How ugly are they?
I put it on immediately, regardless of the ugly level.
One at
Yes,
a
of
time.
course.
Umbra, roll me a d6.
roll you a d6. Alrighty. 6.
Yours is the most beautiful sweater of all.
Perfect. And I'm assuming it's also a tank top
Yes,
because Umbra only wears tank tops, no sleeves.
it's a tank
Sweater vest.
top sweater. Legion,
More than a sweater,
roll
less
me a
than a vest.
d6.
5.
Yours is almost as pretty as Umbra's.
I imagine it has like a sarens on it, a bunch of them. Like a
And
Yes.
Tracie, roll me a d6.
Alright.
was made by one of her many nieces.
I rolled a 6.
Okay,
Hey,
really nice
Hey.
sweater.
we're all having
Perfect
sexy
sweater.
sweaters.
And then
It has
Eddie.
dogs on it.
4.
Okay, you
Hey.
all have pretty good sweaters. I was actually hoping one of you would roll a 1.
I was
really
2.
wanted to.
I kind of was as well, but Here we are.
All these sweaters are sweaters of fire immunity, and you are now immune, or no, cold immunity, I should say. You're all immune to cold.
Oh, sweet. I'm now even more immune to cold. I'm now even more immune to all the things.
And that's where the adventure
Nice.
ends. That's how the Lich Stole Christmas.
Nice.
Available
That was
on the
great.
DM's Guild.
That was amazing.
An adventure for all levels. As you can tell, we were much higher level. All the characters were 17th level. And we used Retroverse stuff, which I think still worked pretty well.
It's fun.
I was pretty sure you guys were going to cream the Lich almost instantly. So.
Any one-on-one fight at high level is just doomed for any of that one monster.
Yeah. So,
Unless they've got hundreds of life.
Yeah. As we end the final stream on my Twitch channel and YouTube for the decade,
Hey.
anyone have any closing thoughts or any plugs you would wish to plug?
I'll plug first, if you don't mind. I stream. Well, I don't know if we'll be streaming tonight, unfortunately, because we don't know if one of our players will be there. But on Fractured Moon D&D, we play 2 games currently. One of 5e with George, and the other of Retroverse with Hera. Retroverse is the Furry Road one. Is a furry game or an anthro game, I should say, at 4:30 p.m. EST. And the other game, if it runs tonight, and I'll make an announcement on my Twitter if we are or not, or George will, I don't know, depends, at 9:00 p.m. EST.
Cool. Everyone's Twitters are below their windows on the overlay, for those curious. Anyone else have any plugs? Or
I'll segue off of that. Yeah, I currently run the Team Genius Fractured Moon game. Normally happens 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Sundays, but we may not do it today. Just watch out on our Twitters or on Fractured Moon D&D.
Okay.
I don't have any safe work plugs. So no.
You can also find all of my current written works on Archive of Our Own.
Do you have like a Patreon or anything? Is that what we're talking about? Because Uis has a Patreon.
Different kind of NSFW.
Okay.
I mean,
okay.
mine's very NSFW, so
Okay,
I'm not gonna not here.
Well,
I mean, I'd say it's not any unsafer than what Hui says on his. So
it's just
but
check my Twitter for other plugs.
Yes. Which is below your window.
Yeah.
On the overlay. And on that note, we will end the stream. Thank you everyone who watched live and who'll be watching later on YouTube. And we'll see you all in 2020. Have a happy holiday and a happy new year.
See
happy
ya.
holidays.
Happy holidays. Bye.
Bye-bye.